and roll. Get in, do it like a pro.
From the heat wave stole my emotions. I left my doubts when I was swept by the ocean, and every pulse from the tide was a finish line. A wave race we were made to ride. You and I were first to ride, and we took them by surprise. I was with you all the time. You may not realize, but I'm here. I hear you loud and clear. When we get lost in our own minds, you'll be keeping me near. Skies that left my mind, they were your design. I followed roads that won't take me home, but lead me to your side. There is a burning in the clouds. Take a deep breath in.
Hi guys, I'm here. Hello, hello, hello. It is a Saturday, which is not usually when I stream, but we'll go over that in a second. We're apparently also close to a hype train, which is really, as always, pretty freaking cool. Hello, hello to my lovely House of Quartz community. I hope you're having a great weekend so far. Welcome. Thank you so very much, Alex, for 20 months. 20 months of being chat stubby wubby little bim bam. Yeah, hi. The horrors persist, and so do I. Exactly. Hello, Nim, BTS Forever, E Shadowblade, Sad Kitten, Chip Mercury, Harley, Ernesto. Well, hi, everybody. And also live on YouTube as well. Thank you for the double lurks to those who are doing so. I definitely appreciate it so very much. That is just so very lovely, so very affirming. The fit looks cozy and cute. Yeah, I went and I had a logo, a Rosy Quartz logo commissioned from it's now Jay. I believe they've had a name change to Jay. So formerly Haley MOV is now Jay MOV, and we just we went and got a little sweater done up with their artwork, because support artists, y'all. It's rough out there for actual artists these days. Because wow. Wow, it's so rough. We have just been hit with scam after scam after scam, from crypto to NFTs, and now it's AI. They really cannot stop trying to sell us shit, and I'm so tired of being sold shit at this point. Like, please no. I don't have the money. So, like, leave me alone. And hi, hello, Derigo. Thank you to my mods who are here in chat helping me out. Am I staying warm? So far, the temperature dropped drastically. It is painfully cold outside right now. Hello, Mad Mage. Welcome back. Caspian as well. Oh, Rosie of Worshippers of the Church of Quartz. Hello. So I sadly, I had to concede that when it comes to streaming, I need to pull back a little bit. I have been in a lot of physical pain, as well as struggling just mentally to focus, and this is because I've been trying to work 2 full-time jobs by myself, which is like both content creation and streaming, and it's taken a toll on my body. It's been trying to do 2 jobs plus also healing from a lot of trauma. Came out of a survival situation, so between processing a lot of trauma plus trying to do all of that work, I'm a hurting unit for sure, and I am slowly coming to concede just how much rest and how much I have to pull back. We understand it must be tough being amazing 24/7. Just rocking it out here. Actually, no, I'm not. Who is it? Pinup Witch sent me a meme earlier today, and it was like, boss girl. No, you got this all wrong. I'm moss girl. I'm just out here to lie in the moss and become one with the fungi. We're supposed to get a big storm this weekend. They even postponed this weekend's football playoff game. As in, like, please don't tell me they're playing outside right now. Also, thank you guys for a level 1 hype train. That is so very appreciated. Thank you for your support of this channel. I will concede, however, because I have to pull back so much with like Twitch streaming and whatnot. Please do not feel any kind of pressure to continue to monetarily support over here at the time being. I recognize I cannot put the same amount of energy into this platform as I did before. Remember, it's Canadian and not Canadian. I'm gonna have to steal that. That's pretty funny. Walked in to talk on processing trauma, the amount of care, and instantly feeling called out. Sorry, Damon lied. Yeah, I actually, it's kind of hit me. It hit me a little bit like a truck. Ding bong. When 2024 came around and I realized it had actually been 3 years. 3 years of content creation, 3 years of fighting algorithms and surviving. And it's pretty normal with trauma for your brain to take a while to recognize that you're not in the same place you were before. That takes a while. That could take a hot second for your brain to catch up and come out of that state of hypervigilance. Yeah, right. Straight up bonk. Full bonk. Give you full rights to the jokes. Hey. Hi. Yes, welcome you guys. Hello. And yeah, it is always good to see you guys. And I have so many good memories with streaming and being live over here. I look back over all the Twitch clips and everything, and a lot of it is me laughing. A lot of my memories on this platform are so very good and so very positive. However, as a content creator, I am all of like the bigger content creators, they have a full team behind them, helping them post, helping them edit, helping them do all of these things. And aside from some volunteer work through my Discord server and whatnot, like trying to run it all by myself has just had me crashing over and over and over again. Hope one day can get out of the survival state brain. I am slowly getting there. I am very slowly getting there. And I think actually one of the hardest things I had for myself is that it felt so very embarrassing to be out of the situation that I was in 2020, and 3 years later to still to still be struggling with the anxiety of it, to still be struggling with the trauma brain part of it, where you like it's hard not to feel like you should be doing better than you are, and you just go, oh my gosh, it's been 3 years and my brain's still there in some ways. Good evening. Had to leave, come back because Twitch wouldn't let me type. Well, I'm glad you came back, lane person. We're gonna sign up as unpaid interns. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and I am very much a proponent of like labor should be compensated for. So until such time as I can actually afford employees. Yeah, sometimes it is like moving a mountain. It took a very long time for the brain to like build those neurons, that framework, and it could take such a very long time for it to like detangle and build a new one. Hello, Get Jinxed. To be honest, I can't really tell. I don't know if it did because I don't see anything showing through on my side here. And yes, trauma brain. Trauma brain is very hard to recover from. And there's also the recognition that as much as my brain is still there, in many ways it's not. And being a content creator is kind of a whiplash experience, because there's such an expectation for you to keep doing the content you've been doing, but like my brain is so very different, and you follow so many different avenues of content. So yeah, it's been a lot. It's been a lot to keep up with and process. So something that I basically decided was, given how hard doing both content creation and streaming has been on my body, I was like, you know what, I'll compromise. I'll stream once a week, see how I do, because I tried taking breaks and then going back to regular streaming several times a week. And even like this past week, I would stream and then I would end up like on a heating pad, just go, ow, my body hurts, my eyes hurt, like my everything hurts. And that's, I think the hard part about burnout is that your tolerance for labor goes way down. Like I used to be able to punch out 6 hours of streaming, no problem. And it's gotten to the point where like 2 hours and I'm maxed. And that's new. That's new to me. Having restraints on my labor capacity is uncomfy. It is uncomfy and it's new, and having to adapt to it has been very frustrating. I'm gonna leave, come back and see. Yeah, no worries, Jinxed. Because different kind of trauma was told one of the difficult parts is the dissonance of remembering brain before trauma and the feeling of swimming up the current to it still. And oh, thank you for the hype train, you guys. That is, as always, so very appreciated. Hello, Wicked XX Bunny. Hi. Important not to pull out all your eggs in one basket, but equally as important to make sure you don't have more baskets than eggs. Oh my goodness, the way that I picked up all the baskets. I picked up so many baskets. And yeah, exactly. If once a week is what I can manage, then that's what I can manage. And I'm also trying to look forward as to where I really want to end up as a content creator or doing what I do, because to some degree it feels like I haven't quite figured it out, which is another thing that feels embarrassing to me sometimes. But I've spent the past 3 years playing with content. I've tried so many different types of content. I've tried so many different things because I didn't get to. I'm still figuring out myself. I didn't really get to have a sense of self for so long because my identity was defined by my church. And yeah, right? I can't hold all these baskets. I had so many baskets. There's a restraints joke in there somewhere. There is a restraint joke in there. Somewhere there is. Basket. I'm supposed to have a basket. Looks at hands and hoodie made into a service. Drop and roll. Do it. Bye. Hey, thank you so very much, Get Jinxed. And that's 3 months. Thank you so much. Trauma is a mental injury, like breaking a bone is a physical one. Your community loves you, will be there. And yeah, as always, I appreciate that. I couldn't ask for a more supportive community in my own process of healing and trying to figure myself out. Because it's everybody else got to figure it out way sooner than I did. So to a certain degree, I've been very hard on myself for not having it figured out. It worked. It did work. And then on the other hand, I've also been like, you know what? Realistically speaking, I spent the first over 2 decades of my life believing that Jesus was coming again and that I had to die to self in order to be saved, and my family thought the government was coming for us, and everything about myself was dedicated to serving others and serving God, so I didn't really have a sense of self. And so when it came to content's like, I threw myself into content to survive, but without an established sense of self. So I've definitely struggled in that regard, because so many other people, like, they know what to brand themselves as. They know who they are. They know how to be like, this is me, this is my content. And I'm out here being like, I'm a glitterified little gremlin person who doesn't really have it figured out yet, but I still need to pay my bills. My basket had picnic supplies, but a bear stole it. Oh boy. Basket has holes in the bottom. I know there's so many good basket analogies we can make, right? I love storage containers as much as the next cryptid from beyond the space-time continuum. There's a limit to everything, sadly. Indeed. Having a slightly early midlife crisis? Possibly just a little bit, but not midlife crisis. It's probably closer to adolescent crisis of identity. What's a basket? What's an iceberg? So, well, everybody else, like, so many people, they got to have things like prom, and they got to have these, like, different adolescent stages and things like that. Like, I did not get to engage with so much of it. So I think that's kind of been the weird thing to me, is trying to navigate building my sense of self while also building a platform at the same time. And part of that process is me getting landed flat on my ass, because I do not I do not know how to be chill about anything, and that includes my workload. Rosie is suffering with the eldritch brain pain today, so she'll slink back to the shadows and nap. Yes, please, go nap. Naps are amazing. Go take care of yourself. That's good shit. I love that for you. Guys, my basket can't hold my autism. My cup is overflowing with tism. You never know when the middle of your life is, so I just have crises all of the time. That's a valid response. Hello, Vector Victor. Yes, we are wearing these things over here. And I was talking about a lot of it with my unlawfully wedded witch wife, Burita, who no longer makes content. They're not even on TikTok anymore. But we were just sharing our observations of it back and forth. And just how frustrating trying to share your creativity can be, especially because TikTok is such a sanitized environment right now, and it's hard to figure out where you fit in, and what your brand is. Do we get to throw Rosie a prom? Oh god, that would be very cheesy. Yes, exactly. An existential crisis can occur at any point in time. I'm just not going to go out and buy a sports car about it. Uh, Mostly because I can't. I have a demon boot for killing Maverick. Here we go. It's like your favorite redeem, isn't it? Boop. And thanks for lurking. We do appreciate the lurks. So yeah, I'm going to have to pull back in regards to the amount of labor that I do, because my my body hurts. My body hurts so much, and I keep being like, okay, I'll take a break, I'll rest up, and then go right back to it, only to like immediately end up back in pain as soon as I come back from taking a break. And I'm like, what is going on? What is happening right now? Hello, first time chatter. Hi. A Rosie prom would have so much cheese, everyone will end up lactose intolerant. It would be almost entirely comprised of cheese. You can see me with a sports car. I mean, it sounds like fun. Rosie, we need you at 100%. Without you, this not a cult will fall apart. Please listen to your body and rest when needed. Other than that, thank you for being you. I'm doing my best, Astrid. I am doing my best. And at first, like when my body really started to hurt, this would be actually probably back in 2022. Is when it like started setting in, and I kept being like, it's fine, we'll push through, this is what you do, right? Like, you do what you need to do. And then it just kept getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse, and I was just like, oh god, I don't know how people do this. I genuinely don't know. We'll do a hydrate over here. And it's also been tough to decide where I should take content when platforms are trying to be advertiser friendly, but what I want to talk about is not advertiser friendly. You got to treat that meat suit well. We don't have a spare. Indeed. And so at some point I started to feel bone tired. Like, it sinks into like the very marrow of your bones, and you're like, ow. I get the not having much of a childhood adolescence for a much different reason, but that is also my current boat. Yeah, exactly. We are where we are at whatever stage that might happen to be. And I guess that's both like the scary and exciting part, is learning the value of your own content, because I try to make my reflection content of me, my content an accurate reflection of me in some ways. So it's been very interesting to just see the feedback from people who see that content and tell me what it does for them. So we're gonna try to like build. We're gonna try to build from there. We all support you in your choices. Just want the world to join. We not a cult. The whole point. Bone tired's a good way of putting that. Tired that is a good night's sleep doesn't really help. Yeah, exactly. And I guess I have to learn the hard way what realistic amount of labor is for me without ending up in severe pain. Considering we're all jellyfish driving a bone mech with a fiber armor, I fully support the notion of the bone marrow hurting. It does. I always found your content super relatable, and for that I'm sorry. 3 more girls are piling in the shower. Don't call, you know I can't answer. Getting pussy like pink pimp. Hey, hello, most that's unlit. Or most hated. Hi. I'm sorry. I'm trying to say the username out loud, and struggle busing. But it is appreciated. Let's see. Your content still brings me comfort on bad days. Ran across one of your affirmations yesterday. Pulled me out of a spiral. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I do. Oh, most hated, unloved. Okay. Gotcha. Stagnant Flux. Hi. Hello, hello, gorgeous as always. Thank you. I think that affirmation content is definitely... I've always tried to go for impact over like virality when it comes to my content. So I want to put more into that, and I also want for like people, we were talking about themes instead of New Year's resolutions. We're talking about New Year's themes, and the theme that's been on my mind for this year is I want to learn some new film. I want to learn some new cinematography stuff. I want to learn some special effects makeup stuff. But it's all with, when it comes to regularly streaming and also trying to like delve into this stuff and learn those new skill sets, I've been trying to do both and tanking so hard. Same, join on the Patreon while I go to support your work because of the affirmation ones you've made. Oh, yeah, and that is my struggle, is that people really like the affirmations. However, streaming is a full-time job in and of itself. Trying to keep up with it, promote it, all of that it's a lot. It is a full-time, it's a job. And so trying to do both. Rosie, the movie. So where do we choose? Just sleeping stream so Rosie can rest but crack the system. Oh yeah, I figured what I'll do, because I would miss this so much, and anytime I take a break, I miss this. I miss it so very much. I miss checking in. I miss talking to you guys. You crack me up. And also, for like, affirmation and attention is a basic human need, and these live streams, aside from the labor aspect of it that's very heavy, every time I come on here it's a wonderful little self-esteem boost, because I get so much affirmation from you guys when I'm on here and I'm interacting with you, and I get like real-time feedback about my content. So I was like, I don't want to give up streaming altogether, because this is great. I love it. It's just trying to do as much labor as I am is cracking my whole body apart. I do have fun with my people. Quimus says, regardless of platform, your content is always a highlight. Educational, affirmations, creativity, and or every other format, always a spoon boost. Aw. And that's what I very much strive for. I definitely do. Won't be upset if you decide to pop in more than once a month. Well, I'm hoping to maintain at least once a week for right now. Streams make brain go brr. All of the brain go brr. Yeah, I'm learning all of these different platforms, and it's heavy. It is so, the labor side is so very heavy. Oh, I'll pop in over here. So, the bird noise. Chip says, totally get the whole trying to find yourself in content and interests. Been trying to find a niche or place on the internet for the past 10 years. But with long undiagnosed ADHD, I still can't stay focused on one thing. Nowadays, I'm struggling with content creation, wanting to enjoy my hobbies, don't want to just turn into content churner, want to share my artwork, build an audience of good folk. Yeah, and isn't that the balance that so many people are striving for, right? interacting with the nautical. It's been very helpful. Been pulling 12 to 16-hour days lately at work, and the ability to check in and chat a little has been awesome. I'm glad we could provide something that's a little bit grounding for you. Work and study at the same time. Yeah, ouch. It's one of the community's designated workaholics. Even I encourage resting and realistic capacity. Yeah, and I've kind of just, I've debated so much about how much more in the future I want to talk about what I experienced with Adventism. Basically, I'm a recovering ex-Adventist. And how much I want to include of that in my content moving forward. And it's kind of hard because you just get sucked back in, because like I left Adventism only to have like Roe versus Wade happen, and all of like the anti-trans bullshit in the legislation, and all of the pornography legislation, and like all of this crap that's going on in legislation. Like, it's so very hard to come to a state of rest and peace when like everything you left behind is creeping into legislation itself, and you're just like, if I wanted to live that way, I would have stayed Seventh-day Adventist. Keep this shit in the neurotic religious spaces. Just keep it out. Put it away. And so you kind of just feel that pull, you feel that urge to speak up and be like, actually, no, this is not okay. No, that crosses an ethical boundary. No, this should not be in legislation. No, governors should not be determining abortions. Like, one of the I read that already. Evil triumphs when good people do nothing. Need Rosie leading the charge. I'm not much of a, don't know how much of a charge it would be. I am but a small, sleepy bean of a person. Describe my brain as having existential wanderlust. I'm getting to be alive for the first time in over 15 years. Also, this rant here is why I'm getting into politics. Yeah, I want to see healthy boundaries happen in the government. We've learned to set healthy boundaries with friends, with family, with coworkers. We really need to set healthy boundaries with the government, where we're like, hey, this is your moral prerogative, and it is not appropriate for you to project it onto other people's bodies. You are not one nation under God. You are just a nation, and you need to ground your legislation in peer-reviewed scientific research, not religious neuroticism. The hoodie's cute. Yay! I really liked it. I loved how the logo, I loved how the logo turned out. Jay did such a great job. So much can be said about that. That's for a later time. Yeah, and I would love to just like I want to gentle parent the US, Canadian, Great Britain. Like, I want to gentle parent the government so bad. The only Advent I'm comfortable with are the winter German chocolate Advent calendars and the ones with the dice. Yeah, those are good Advent calendars. Personal mantra, nice. Indeed, it is very frustrating to watch. Because I've gone from like the Bride of Christ to the Whore of Babylon in my life. I've been on two very different extremes when it comes to existing as a person. And you couldn't pay me to go from Whore of Babylon back into Bride of Christ. You really couldn't. And it's so very scary to watch the world go, like, just take that bent right towards Bride of Christ behavior, and you're like, stop! I don't want to live that way. That's not, no. Yeah, and when you see it in Canada, you're just like, please don't. Please do not. Please do not do the thing. Absolutely not. No. Unless it's a parody, in which case that'd be good soup. Yeah, good soup. Yeah, exactly. Canada, please stop. Yeah, please no. So, yeah, whatever the case may be when it comes to content for me in the future and streaming, the only concrete conclusion I've come to is I need to pull back to whatever point of labor it is where my body doesn't hurt and doesn't crash as hard as it's been crashing, and then go from there and hold at that point. And so that's basically, at least for like that's what my focus is going to be, is basically be like, okay, where's the pain point? All right, we're going to come back behind it and we're going to stay there as much as possible. We may get pushed because capitalism, but at least as much as possible, we need to figure out where that line is and go from there. I am excited though for doing more liminal space content, doing more affirmation based content. Unfortunately, the struggle of filming content by yourself. So I was doing like bringing back some of the Hecate keys content, and half of it turned out blurry. I was struggle busting so hard because when you're trying to film by yourself, you can't tell because you have to step back from the camera, so you can't tell if you're really in focus or not, and you're in a very heavy cosplay, sometimes the contacts and stuff, so like the wig is super heavy and it's compressing your head, and you're overheating and you're wearing so much makeup, so like you can't really, you're just hoping. You put in all that work and you're just hoping that it's like the camera's doing its job. And I've been so frustrated. I have a Google Pixel. I was like, this seems like a good thing to invest in as a content creator, because everyone was saying the Google Pixel has the best camera. I have never been more frustrated with a camera in my life. The damn thing will not focus for shit. It has made like 2/3 of my content blurry. And it won't even film in TikTok. It's so bad. I cannot give it a low enough rating as a phone, as a camera. I'm just like, this is not a practical device. Oh yeah, the solo filming struggle is real. You would definitely understand, wouldn't you, dude? Same. So much content, so much storage space, just trying to do all of these takes over and over and over again. Somebody asked me, I was doing that Instagram ask me anything, and somebody asked, did I have a blooper reel? And I was like, I do not have a blooper reel because I don't have the storage space for it. I make content almost every day, which means I'm just racking up my storage space, trying to keep up with it all. Yeah, oh no, the way that I was struggling so hard. And the next, here's the one. I am so fucking stubborn and I can't just let it go, but there's like a type of makeup, makeup influencer that I see all the time, and it fascinates me, and it's the level of cinematography I want to get to. But it's where they're able to remove the video background and replace it with something else so cleanly. It's because if you do it, the closest I've been able to do it is to do the green screen video effect in TikTok, but it's not clean. You could still see like the edges and stuff, and it's it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. Every time I see these makeup influencers, I'm like, what the fuck? Woman, how? What are you doing? What sorcery is this? How are you slicing so closely around your body that you can so cleanly replace your background with a moving video and it's seamless? What are you doing? You're not Marvel. You don't have a production team. What are you doing? How is it so crisp? I am both in awe and frustrated. Especially in costume. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I cannot even begin to tell you how exhausting it is to try to film when you are in the makeup and the wig and the costume. Wow. Have you asked them directly? I even went and I looked for the one influencer. She was offering a course on how she does it, and it wasn't helpful. It was all she said was like, oh, this is the app where I erase my background. And it was like a CapCut-esque looking thing. And I was like, oh my God, what? I definitely think it was very overpriced. An overpriced little bit of a tutorial. Sounds like they actually have green screen use so high in video editor. They don't actually though. And that's the thing, is like they don't. Can I eat the outtakes? Eat them. That would be a struggle. I'm not quite sure how you would consume such a thing. And yeah, it's like, what is your video editor? What is your process here? What is it? What are you doing? And it has been something I've been challenging myself to improve on for quite some time. I've been pushing and pushing and pushing myself. The cosplay content I did of Shigo and not too long ago was an attempt with it, and it was okay. Better than most of what I've been trying. There's so much you guys haven't seen because it turned out like garbage. I was like, oh, I cannot post this. I like eating things that I probably shouldn't. Yeah, like, see, I can see how you could eat a wall, but how could you eat the outtakes? Unnatural? I see. I see. The Shigo content was epic levels of editing. Well, I really did like how it turned out. I definitely did. Just eat the hard drive. Please don't eat the hard drive. I need as much storage space as I could get, you guys. Magic, that's how? Okay, well, I guess this is the part where I say, all magic comes with a price, dearie. But yeah, no, please do not. Yeah, the Shigo content was really fun. It definitely was. So, yeah. Yeah, we'll see where that goes. Goth mommy in green, yes please. No, not delicious gigabytes. No, absolutely not. Bonk. Do you have a throne that can have a crowdfunded storage drive? Oh, don't worry, I have 2 massive storage drives right at my feet here at the moment. But if I eat the hard drive, I become the hard drive. I can be the storage space. No, actually, Sad Kitten, what happens if you eat the hard drive becomes you. Hard drive becomes Sad Kitten, not Sad Kitten becomes hard drive. We'll sacrifice the mod to the old ones to give you knowledge. New from Kellogg's, gigabytes also prevents you from masturbating just like the cornflakes. Magic can be expensive in ways not monetary. It can be expensive in the health issues that it could cause. Which, speaking of which, I was also laughing with Burrita because I stumbled onto, in all of like the deep dives that have come across my YouTube side of things, choose on the HDMI cords. Stop that. Stop that. No. Spray bottle. No. What about digital cookies? No, you can have those. That's fine. The source is in my username. There was a deep dive on Witch Talk where some girl, like, this one YouTube video is my only knowledge of this, but apparently in Witch Talk there's some girl who's claiming that this guy has been harassing her and trying to coerce her into a relationship and is emotionally manipulating her. But here is the crux of it all. She's claiming it is all happening psychically. They don't know each other. She's saying it's happening on the astral plane. And that's where he is attacking her. And what was bonkers to me is that the person talking about all this, like, at least they did bring up, like, hey, you probably should take your meds. Like, if you think that this is happening, you probably should take your meds. And she was also like, oh, it's possible she's interacting with an entity that thinks that is imitating this guy. And I'm like, no, I've been a content creator for several years. And do it like pro. Draconic Shaman, thank you so very much. That is 13 months, so just over a year. Thank you for continuing to support my content. Dream on girls, piling in the shower. Call me though I can't answer. Hey, thank you so much for the follow, J-Not. Welcome to the House of Quartz community. Sounds like, yeah, exactly. Like, it's not, but I've been a content creator for several years, including a Witch Talk creator, much to my, we don't talk. We do not speak of the dark days of my early content creation. But I'm watching this go down and I'm like, no, she's not being psychically attacked. She's a creep who developed a parasocial attachment to a content creator and is being creepy, is doing what creeps. She's a creep, is what she is. She's latched on to somebody who is not reciprocating her affection, because apparently she went and she got like a psychic reading from him or like a tarot reading or something, and she brings it up in that meeting with him, and he's like, I am not doing that. That's not a thing. So this man doesn't, just do the creep. Do the creep. So he does not reciprocate, and she decides to take it to social media to punish him. Dream on girls are piling in the shower. Don't call, you know I can't answer. Hello, that's Barn Owl. Or Barn Owl. Hi, thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated, and welcome to the House of Quartz Twitch community. Yeah, good soup. So I'm like, no, she's not being attacked psychically in any way, and there's probably some mental health stuff going on as well, but first and foremost, she's an unsafe person who does not know how to respect boundaries, and she developed an unhealthy attachment to somebody who did not reciprocate it, and she decided to punish him for it by going on social media and saying, oh, he's psychically attacking me. Girl, sit down. Shut up. Like, no. Could just be for rage bait content. But the thing is, it's rage bait, but it's rage bait with a purpose. It's rage bait beyond just wanting interaction. It's personal. That is a very specific person that she wanted a relationship with, and he didn't give it. So she's like, oh, this is what we're gonna do. We'll do a demon boop and a hydrate. Yeah, psychically attacking her on the astral plane. And the title of this video was Witch Talk has completely lost the plot. And I was like, no, I was on Witch Talk back in 2020. Witch Talk never had the plot to begin with. Yeah, she do be Delulu. If I had $1 for every time someone on the internet psychically attacked me, I couldn't get a free coffee, because that's not a thing. Oh no, back when I first started, this was when I had like literally 0 to my first 5,000 followers on TikTok. What was big on Witch Talk at the time, this would be about February 2020. There was like the Witch Talk Coven group, and there was like a core group of content creators. I think, yeah, I'm mutuals with one of them. But they were doing content back and forth, and it was like a core 5 or 6 people, right? And it seemed like a really great collab thing was going on until one of them, out of nowhere, decided to accuse another person of putting a hex on him, and he claimed that she visited him through the astral plane. And I watched all of this go down. Like, he's out here making this assertion about somebody, and I'm just like, you know, this doesn't count as evidence, right? You saying that she psychically visited you and tripped your energy wards or whatever, you actually came into a public space where this can be seen by thousands, even to millions of people, and you make a statement that this complete stranger you've never met has tried to curse you and is visiting you astrally. It's demented. It is unhinged. Tumblr's the only site that does psychic damage to me. Okay, fair enough. Reality does psychic damage to me. Yeah, existing does me constant psychic damage. I'm glad Witch Talk hexed the moon because the moon had it coming. Regulating our tides without our consent and stuff. You're just out here like, fuck the moon in particular. Fuck that planetary sphere. I thought psychic evidence was what the witch hunters used. Yeah, no, it's absolutely unhinged. I saw some truly weird stuff. And even, like, I look back at myself at that time, and I had done that good Christian girl to witch pipeline. And because it's comfortable, if you grew up with spiritual warfare... Oh, this is sexy, but we're gonna switch to something without words. Even that, like, I look at some of the stuff I was doing and I thought was real back then because spiritual warfare was something that I had been taught was real. And I'm embarrassed. Like, I'm sorry for what I said when I was an evangelical Christian and also when I was, like, a New Age spiritualist. Yeah, not the good kind of unhinged. And I ended up kind of deconstructing from New Age spiritualism as well as Christianity because I realized both were encouraging me to develop these very exhausting, high demand over self rituals and behaviors that were so hard on me and hard on my body. Yeah, spiritual warfare, but from, like, the other side of it, right? So when I was on Witch Talk, I was surrounded with people who were saying that I needed to constantly ward my home, always have energy barriers in place, cleanse your home constantly. And over time, I came to recognize that it was just the New Age spiritual version of Christian perfectionism. It was the same mentality of you need to pray, confess your sins, cleanse yourself, cleanse your home, into ward your home, keep the spirits at bay, don't mess with the fae. Like, it's two very different types of perfectionism. Something hypervigilance. Yeah, and I realized that I hadn't gone from unhealthy Christianity to healthy New Age spiritualism. I just gone from unhealthy Christianity to unhealthy spiritualism, and both were demanding that I always be hyper on guard, always cleansing, always moving, always a self-improvement project. Spiritual health is a grift. Jeez. I haven't gotten too witchy yet. I'm interested in it. Not the TikTok thing you're talking about, because it sounds interesting. Yeah, and I came to have my own understanding of witchy, and I still actually do identify as witchy in my own way. It's just, I don't feel witchy in a crystal girly type of way, and I don't feel witchy in a cleanse my home and cast spells kind of way. Witchy was something that resonated with me more because I was a caregiver. Because I was especially at the time, I was doing a lot of work with people who were in the last years, months, or even like days of their life. And you kind of learned to, it's weird. Like I do definitely feel that there is something to energy, reading energy, feeling it, because there was a few times where it actually kind of like saved my ass in the workplace, because I would be working with people who were like Alzheimer's, dementia, and you'd hit like the sundowning period or something where they're lucid but then they're not, and you could feel it. It was very weird, but I would usually feel it in my hands the most, where like it's almost like a weird little tingle would go off. And I actually was never hit on the job, which is very common if you do senior care. I would feel it coming. I would feel like this charge happen when, like, if somebody was sundowning and they were about to get violent in response or very confused, start swinging, grab for your hair or something like that, like you'd feel the switch, and I would know to physically get out of the way, sometimes just in time. And so to me, there are some things that can't be explained. I don't believe in developing highly ritualistic, superstitious behavior. Like, for example, like the energy shifts that I would feel, I think I would still get hit on the, like if I was still doing senior care, I would probably have been hit on the job by now. At least once. I'm not going to turn you into newts. I don't know, maybe if I'm bored. It's not the emphasis that life is lived around anymore. More like a side note these days. Yeah. Witchy doesn't have to be a group or category. My spouse is witchy. They only occasionally do witchy things. Yeah, I think to me, witchy was more of the understanding of healer. It was caregiver, the person who knew like medicinal plants, things like that. Like witchy to me is something that needs to be very grounded. It's not, I don't approach it from a superstitious place. It sounds like Spidey sense to me. Hi Karen X, thanks for lurking. I had pasta for supper too. Many things can't be explained. Ghosts, pyramids, calculus, the moon. I think we did actually explain the pyramids though. That one we do have explanations for. We also, the Easter Island like statues and how they move them and stuff. Could also just be the product of trauma, just saying. No, I would say that the product of trauma was me trying to use things like spell work to keep myself safe, or astral work, things like that, because it was still a coping mechanism. And in that way, it was not healthy. Still don't know why is Stonehenge. There's definitely a few. There's a few mysteries out there. I think the best possible explanation for Stonehenge is that humans at a baseline just can't seem to leave rocks alone. We just get bored and we start moving rocks. Like we pick up rocks, we take rocks home, we see big rocks, we move big rocks, and like we stack them. Anytime humans are out somewhere, we just like stack rocks. So my best explanation for Stonehenge is literally humans feeling compelled to stack rocks. Do you definitely believe in extrasensory sense, whether you have explanations for them or not? Hi, dinner at a game. Yeah, it's like when you go to the beach and you start digging a hole. Oh my goodness, dinner in a game. Thank you so very much for all of the gift subs over there. Much appreciated. And I hope you're doing well. I don't know if Derigo is still in the chat, but if you could give a shout out to dinner in a game, that would be awesome. Everyone will come around and start helping to dig the hole. Yeah, I think it's really funny when it comes to humans, because we just have some collective compulsive behaviors that are quite endearing. Like, we see pretty leaf, we have to pick up pretty leaf. We see cows, we have to point and say, look, cows. Stonehenge exists because that's where aliens originally landed in the UK. See, that is such a funny conspiracy to me, because why would, like, that would imply that aliens also enjoy stacking rocks. Because honestly, like, could you imagine just like landing on another planet and you see that like the alien species there also does the thing where like they go out hiking and they stack rocks? This is an astronomical calendar. There's some magnetic lines on the globe. People could have found the main spots through bird migration, possibly. Yeah, and the thing is, like, people in, like, ancient cultures, civilizations were way smarter than people tend to give them credit for. They figured out a lot. Yeah, right? Look, I bet we can make these ballads. I think it's just so pure and wholesome. And I am willing to bet that whatever other life forms are out there, they also compulsively stack rocks. Aliens are autistic confirmed. Actually, that would be fascinating. That would be really fascinating to see if like neurodivergence exists in other sentient species. That would be fascinating. I need Star Trek to exist. I really do. To be I almost said socialist. It's not socialist, not psychologist, sociologist. To be a sociologist aboard the Star Trek Enterprise would be phenomenal. Could just have been the only thing that survived that long. Also that. And I honestly think, because like astronomically, you do not necessarily need to take massive stacks of like massive rocks and put them out in the middle of nowhere. Whoever did Stonehenge did that because they were extra as fuck. As people, whatever group of people put that out together, they're a little just a little bit extra. There's some mega mind energy there. Non-autistic Vulcans would be their neurodivergent people. Oh my goodness. I think one of my favorite parts of Star Trek lore is that apparently for Vulcans, shaking hands is like equivalent to sex. So Spock's father is the ambassador to humans, is like the first to make human contact, and the humans go for like a handshake, and Spock's father is just like, well, I was in this to fuck aliens, and I'm going to fuck this alien. I know, you don't need to stack rocks, but they needed to stack rocks. To be neurodivergent, you would need a baseline, and it would be super fascinating to study. However, we in our own species are not really on top of it when it comes to neurodivergence. So when it comes to like tracking it in an alien species to ourselves, that would be much harder. That would not be easy. I've heard that said. Cats are 100% autistic. Yeah, most of my friends are apparently autistic. This is something I've become very familiar with in my personal life. I think any species that used intelligence as evolutionary strategy has to have neurodivergence. I think that's a fair enough theory. I'm a doctor, not an escalator. Bones McCoy. Grumpy in space is one of my favorite sci-fi tropes. I live for it. I cannot get enough of curmudgeon-y energy in space. It's just my favorite. We as a species are in our angry toddler years. Aren't we though? I'm hanging on for our next Dionysus era. We are in such a fucked up place as a species right now. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for North America to have a Renaissance period where we're all just having orgies and eating grapes and chilling the fuck out. I am so tired I am so tired of conservative attitudes getting in my just getting in everyone's personal life. Like, can we just chill out? Have an orgasm, drink some wine, lie down, take a nap. It's like, stop pulpiting for just a minute and have a nap. Eat some cheese. Okay, like, I know you're passionate about there being only 2 genders, but have you ever eaten artisanal cheeses? Like, can you calm down? Can you just lie under a tree and take a nap in the shade on like a hot sunny afternoon? Can you touch grass? Right? You want to get drunk and rip people to shreds. Maybe certain people in Minecraft. Yeah, he's dead. Birds have anxiety and all dogs have ADHD. That tracks. That does track. Right? Let's just eating chili, having grapes, all these good things. I am ready for it. Reminds me of a comic panel I read. A soldier from the modern day is sent back in time to the Crusades, I think, and is trying to explain firearms to a knight. The knight says something along the lines of, just because we haven't figured out how to make your weapons yet doesn't mean we can't understand them. We're still the same species with the same kind of brain. Nice. Yeah, ouch. Unnecessary roasting. Yeah, more people touching grass would be great. Hi, Bane. Whoa, you had us at orgies. But listen, can I interest you, please? Can I interest you in artisanal cheeses and bread, soft bread that has like the crunch to the crust and is buttered on the outside? Okay, like, I know you really want to bring the nation back to God. I know you want to make America great again, but have you considered buttered bread that just came out of the oven? Can you not? Ugh, I hate this alert. Shut up. They sent me an alert because there is an extreme cold warning. You don't need to do this. The way that they trip out everyone with anxiety, like, why that sound? They could use any sound out there, and no, they're just like, banner. Why do you have to use the most apocalyptic sounding alert? You'd still get my attention. You could just do a soft fairy chime. I'd still get it. Yeah, exactly. Cheese, bread, and sex. That's all we need. We can calm down. Mouth is starting to water. I'm just saying. We could all be back in church, being good little Christians. We could all be in monogamous married relationships, having missionary sex, and repressing our children, or we could eat artisanal cheeses and take naps and calm down. Maybe read poetry to each other. Maybe do some like watercoloring. When was the last time you went and stood beside a creek and like squished your toes in mud? When was the last time you did that, huh? Oh my gosh, this reminds me of the one TikTok audio that I used where it was like, if I hear one more person talk about how horrible and bad the world is, I'm going to have to start pulling out my whimsy, my childhood sense of wonder. I'm gonna have to start tapping into it. Like, I really just the whimsy, just the whimsy. I promise you, I'm just like, I lived the cult shit already. I already lived the goodest, good Christian life, and honestly, wine and cheese hits better. Hey, babe.
Did you get the notification?
Yeah, I did. It was very irritating and jarring.
Okay.
It is very cold.
Just so
Yeah.
you know, I'm turning off all. I'm just gonna turn
Okay.
And yeah, maybe brace yourself if your stream dies, I guess.
Wish I could tap into my childhood wonder. Butterflies. Simple, easiest way. Hello, Ollie Wolf. I don't know where that mud's been. It's just mud. Stood next to a Greek and squish your toes in the mud. I guess a Greek person could be there while you squish your toes in the mud. It's your life. If you want that specificity, we not. Oh, hello, Ben Hader. Thank you so very much for the gift subs over there. I definitely appreciate it. And I hope you're doing well. Have you heard of our Lord and Savior, the Bach of Dubliner, and various goat cheeses in my fridge? That sounds so good. And thank you for the biddies too, as well. We were just talking about like warm bread, just freshly baked bread and artisanal cheese. Because honestly, I'm stressed. I have been so stressed out for so long. And I feel like that's not necessary. The way that I am spiteful and petty, I'm at a spiteful and petty stage with capitalism and conservatism where I'm like, you've had me stressed out for basically all my life for no good reason. There's no good reason for this. I just want to eat little cheeses and lie in the sun, and kiss pretty girls. Why can't I have that? Why can't we just have nice things and like sit by a river and pick up like rocks and shit? You know how many cool fossils are in the river? Like there's like this river that flows right through Edmonton and you can walk along it and just like fossil hunt. I just want to spend a whole afternoon on a sunny day fossil hunting next to the river. With a little picnic basket. Like, that would be nice. That would be nice. I don't want to argue about who should get to go into what bathroom, and I don't want to argue about book bans and shit like that. I just want all of us to eat little cheeses and go fossil hunting and take naps. But people just can't chill out. Can I combine your freshly baked bread with your artisanal cheese? A little tomato sauce and pepperoni? Yes! Let's just make it a whole charcuterie board. Rosie out here being a whole mood again. I hope so. Like, those are so good. We need good things. We need so many lovely good things. We need more of that. Not possible. Grind away as your soul slowly dies. Jesus Christ. Made a bingo card of neat things for 2024. I have stuff like doing a glass blowing workshop and go foraging on there. It'll be so fun. I love that for you. Please do that. Please do that. Exactly. I want to argue about whether or not red or white wine is better. That's what I want to argue about. Okay, I miss the days like that I never encountered where people just like lounged about in the grass, just and you're just there existing. That sounds so nice. You're just our little Renaissance painting hanging out. It is a trick. The answer is rosé, and you would be correct. You would be correct. I love rosé. Rosie loves rosé. It is good. Rosie talking about moving to Italy or Spain. I want to be somewhere warm so badly. So very badly. And I would actually I would absolutely love to take my sinful little self on the road, go some places. Rural Italy. So fossil hunting isn't picking up older gentlemen at the early bird special. It could be. I guess it could be. A little hedonism as a treat. Just as a treat. Just cuz. I just want to pair up with a nice goth girl and feed her grapes, wine, and cheese. Right? It's the simple things for me. It's the simple pleasures. It truly is. I don't want to tithe. I don't want to pray, and I don't want to read my Bible. I want a thick goth girl to squish me with her thighs. I feel like that would fix me. Probably being that simply existing lets brain go wild, or feral, or both. I mean, what's wrong with feral? I could go feral. I could stand going feral for a time. Like, I know taxes exist, but have you ever done the thing where you go for a walk and you see moss and it's like green and springy and you just like put your fingers into the moss and then it like bounces back? Right? Just please, goth girl, please. Cause no one else will. Yeah, that's a pretty standard motto. Note to self, buy black clothes. Right? Like, what a way to go. What a way to go. To die by thigh is the way of the warrior. That's some Klingon shit right there. I'm down for it. I want to go out that way. I don't know. Like, have you ever been walking and then you found a stick? You just found like the perfect stick and you shake stick at God. Like, it's very satisfying. And people are out here like, you're a woman, your ultimate destiny ordained by God is for you to be a mother. And I'm like, have you considered that my actual destiny as a woman is to lie between the roots of a great big tree and let the moss overtake me? Have you thought? Exactly. Stick equals sword. If the weather was better, I'd walk by the hydroelectric water channel and try to spot some Canadian geese. Right? Like, have you just, like, watched birds do bird shit? It's great. They're unhinged. Birds are not chill. Just in general. They're very intense little things. At least they're like chihuahuas. The smaller birds are, the harder they go. Let's see. I was ordained by God to bring an end to humanity, but I was also cursed by extreme laziness. Like, god damn it, I was nerfed. Maybe shouldn't everyone have it at some point? Mine would just be a bit late. Who knows? Whoever made the phrase silly goose never met one. I have yet to meet a silly goose. Most geese that I have met are they're a mafia is what they are. Yeah, it's never too late for a goth phase. Goth is a state of mind. You'll get there. I saw a raven cap a pigeon and fly off with him last week. I feel so bad for pigeons. We domesticate them, abandon them, and then have the audacity to call them flying rats. They're so sweet though. They're so sweet. The geese always choose violence. Sometimes. I actually remember growing up with a movie where it was about instead of a horse girl, it was a goose girl. And she saves this nest of Canadian goose eggs. And she hatches them. And then she learns how to fly a little like ultralight plane that they dress up to look like a goose. And then she and her dad, like the way that she bonds with her dad is that they fly these geese down south. That was the whole thing. It's a core memory. This is a core memory for me, and it's very specific. My inner feminine self is hardcore goth. Yeah. Okay, so a few people have seen that movie too. My partner was fondly remembering that movie the other day. I feel like that would explain a lot about you. Hey, Fly Away Home. That's it. I very specifically remember this movie, also partly because I thought that the protagonist was really cute, and this was before I was acknowledging that I was gay. One of Anna Pickett's movies where she still speaks with her original New Zealand accent. I don't know if I've seen her in anything else. I wanted to have the Norse gods cat chariot, but I got late stage capitalism instead. It's a travesty. Watching nature do nature shit's pretty cool. Also, hi Midnight Ben. Hello. Yeah, loosely based on real events, but I mean the geese, it's Canadian geese, and they were so sweet. They were so sweet in that movie, and I feel to a certain degree geese are unfairly demonized. If you respect their boundaries, they won't fuck you up. I think it's almost like the same way so many people don't like cats, and they'll be like, cats are aloof. And it's like, cats set boundaries. Do you just like... do you just like not like animals having boundaries? So don't step into a goose's personal space. You'll probably be fine. Actually, I love Canada geese. There's something very... I don't know. They're like otherly... liminal almost about geese, like when the air changes and it's that very specific crisp fall temperature and the lighting is just ambient and you hear geese, like the geese are going over and you hear them honking to each other. I don't know, there's something about it that's just like that shit slaps. It's good stuff. It's good for you. Okay, like there's something about it. Like I prescribe, if you are feeling low and you are feeling just like not too great, I prescribe a moment in late autumn when geese are flying overhead and it's late afternoon. It's soul healing. What can I say? It took over a lake with their population. Yeah, they're like a mafia. He was even in a drum circle, yeah. I want to order something but feel guilty of making someone drive in this weather. Oh yeah, one of my mods got caught out in the dark the other night because their tire went flat. And I was talking to them about it, and I'm like, I'm so sorry, we don't have a car right now. I would be out there to help immediately. This is like 9 p.m. at night, and I was like, we can't help, or we don't have a vehicle to get to you. Yeah, geese are such a tightly, like, so the social bond that geese have with each other. There's a pond behind my apartment that the geese visit. The balcony on my bedroom overlooks it. That sounds so nice. That sounds really great. Also highly recommend in like summer sitting next to just like a little pond and watching the bugs do their bug business, like the little water skippers and like that one bug that just builds a little log thing around itself, and tadpoles. You could just sit there and watch that for forever. Like the way that so many people are so intense these days about you need to live a certain way, or the red pill, you're a low value woman and you're a high value man. Have you ever considered sitting by a pond and watching bugs exist? Have you thought? Have you thought about doing that? Even just for 5 minutes. The caddisfly, yes. They're so cool. Those things are so very cool. Putting on my Yaks tracks to go to the store only a block or two away. Might try to get some sushi. Yeah, I got some sushi last night. It was very good. I got my sushi pizza and I was stabilized for a short time. Exactly. Hast thou considered Rosie, this is your inner bog witch showing. I kid you not. Do you know what I was doing as a child? What I would do is I would, like, we thrifted a lot as a family. We were very, like, lower income. So we ended up at the thrift store a lot. And I would find in the, like, kitchen section big glass jars, like the biggest, like, glass storage containers. And I would fill it with pond water and tadpoles and bugs. And I would just, I would have that in my room, and I would just, like, sit there for hours and watch it. It was one of my favorite things to do as a kid. However, what I did a stupid the one time, because I didn't know, but I basically introduced one predator to a container of tadpoles. And I'm pretty sure it was the caddisfly, or no, it was a dragonfly larva. I had a dragonfly larva in the container of tadpoles, and the bastard ate every last one of those tadpoles. Which turned out to be pretty cool to watch, because by the time I caught him doing it, he was very little at the time, and then I see this big bug sitting there in the water, like, pinchers out, and I watch him nab the tadpole going by, just like, and I'm just watching, like, wow. Doom music starts playing, and I was like, wow, I feel terrible. I've basically introduced all these tadpoles into an all-you-can-eat buffet where they are the buffet. But how are we supposed to monetize sitting by a pond watching bugs? I don't know. You get, like, a waterproof camera and start, like, a little, like, live stream of it. I went to visit my girlfriend in Tacoma last summer, went to a nearby park. We walked down a pond with tons of ducks and geese, and it was so nice. That is so nice. Last year, Jordan and I went to the Wolf Dog Sanctuary. I also highly recommend, if you are looking for something to help piece back little pieces of your soul, there is nothing better than big, goofy wolf dogs just existing in the snow. They are 90% floof and goofy brain cells. Except for the, like, half of them are goofy, and then the other half are just, like, these stoic, like, lovely beings. And you're just like, yes, being in your presence heals me. When you realize how perfect everything is, you will throw your head to the sky and laugh. Little Rosie learned how nature is metal. Yeah, it was rough. It was very much the circle of life. A long time ago, went for a walk with a friend around a field in front of her parents' house, and the field was alight with fireflies. That is truly magical. I used to have that when I was I go visit my grandparents out in Saskatchewan. I don't have a soul. I'm sure that's in there somewhere. Yeah, feeding fish is good. Also, like, a lot of people shit on Saskatchewan as being very boring, but there was something so aesthetically pleasing about Saskatchewan, because, like, if you are on the prairies, because Saskatchewan's flat, the benefit of all of that flat space is that when a thunderstorm goes over, it just rolls over all of that space. Like, you see lightning go for miles, and it's just, like, the wind, the clouds, especially during, like, harvest season, and you get, like, the wheat doing that ripple thing. It looks like an ocean. And honestly, I think that there's certain times of the year where, like, it's worth it to visit Saskatchewan. The sunsets are phenomenal. Also, Saskatchewan is fun to say. That moon. The damn it moon memes. Exactly. I want whimsy. Going to a dog park to watch dogs socialize, so good. Yeah, Saskatchewan is wild during bad weather. They have a lot of tornadoes. And yeah, there's just, Like, some of my favorite memories are of just lazy afternoons walking along fields and ditches in Saskatchewan, because you get like tiger lilies and like lady slippers, like so many beautiful wildflowers, and frogs, like going frog hunting. Frogs are pretty rad. Cypress Hills is nice, yeah. And into the first I go to lose my mind and find my soul. Indeed. Do a little posture check. And I think that's something I'm definitely feeling this after I don't know about you guys, but it feels like everything is rage bait right now. So much is just trying to it's trying to get you to interact based on like emotionally manipulating you into feeling anxiety, feeling indignant, feeling outraged. I want frogs. I want frog content. I wish I would like challenge for everybody who's out here making rage bait content. I challenge you to make chunky, wholesome frog content at least once. Just try it. Hello, Dusk. You're doing good. How are you? When someone wants... Oh, we have a posture check, too. Ever someone wants me to take the world seriously, I say reality doesn't take me seriously. Why should I take it seriously? Oh, that's the thing, is reality is absurd. The actual reality that we exist in is quite out to lunch and unhinged, and my mental health does exceedingly better when I stop trying to make sense of it, and I stop trying to control it, and I stop trying to like live a perfectionistic lifestyle, and I just kind of roll with it being absurd. It stares back. Oh my god. Yeah, rage is the easiest emotion to bring out in somebody. And I'm tired. A lot of the tired I feel right now is just the constant call to feel indignant about something. And I'm just... Ugh. Been better. My application for increased benefits was denied. Well, a pox upon the head of whoever decided that you should not get increased benefits. A pox on their head in Minecraft. But may they step in water while wearing socks. And may their popcorn always burn. May they always miss the green light by just that much. Because everybody deserves to have adequate benefits. That's everybody. Everybody deserves that. And if you follow me on Twitter, you may have seen me like shoot back at this one asshat, this conservative, like self-righteous lady, who's out here being like, I don't need to respect spicy workers. And she was just popping off about how she chose non-lucrative work and made sacrifices and stayed broke. And I'm just like, staying broke is not a flex when staying broke costs you healthcare. And she's just out here being like, well, all of us other women made decisions to do labor that was non-lucrative. And I'm like, okay, I didn't get to have very necessary dental work done for 5 years because I was doing non-lucrative labor. Go shove your non-lucrative labor into your good Christian Minecraft server. Yep. It completely ignored all the evidence I submitted. The pox I have cast is valid. Indeed. May their pizza rolls be frozen inside and burnt on the outside. May everything they microwave make the plate hot and the food cold. May they never be able to ease their itches. May they always have mismatching, misplaced socks. May their dryer never function perfectly and their clothes always turn out moist. This is going too far. May their bathroom mirror always be streaky, no matter how many times they try to clean it. The holier than thou crowd strikes again. No, for real, it's such a grift, and that is the hardest part. Periodically travel to northern Minnesota with my dad, an outdoor group he's part of, to do trail maintenance on backpacking trails. That's so cool. That's so cool. Those are some high-powered curses you're deploying, Rosie. Right? Right? I think I can get pretty creative with it. Like, may your coffee always be just off the right temperature. People get at me for not reacting to atrocities like they want me to, and I say I'm not reacting because I'm either already knew about this or it's utterly predictable, or are you new here because it's always been this. Yeah, to a certain degree, I'm like, I am in my compassion fatigue era. Made their green juice taste a little bit too much kale. And just one tad less citrus sweetness than needed. That's a very specific curse for very specific people. Remind me to never anger you. No, I get petty. I get real petty with it, which is hilarious because my ex kind of actually was telling people that I hexed him. And I'm just like, that's giving me a lot of credit. I just... I cast fireball. Some cast that... Yeah, may their laundry all be damp when it comes out of the dryer. Curse on me, I think. Oh dear. I know, exactly. You can't be angry 24/7. Exact, yeah. May their coffee be lukewarm and watery. Honestly, if someone accused me of hexing them, I don't know if I'd deny it. No, for real. Like, you can't take me to court for that one. Like, can you imagine going to a judge and being like, Your Honor, she meant me ill. I believe that she hexed me. And I'm gonna be like, Your Honor, hexes aren't real. Like, bitch, maybe I did. Well, the thing is that he told his coworkers that I hexed him with COVID in 2020 when he was working with kids. Let's see. May their creamer have just one day from the expiration date they feel it's good for. Do I have any positive ones? Oh, that could go on forever. May there always be a Steam sale for the game you want to play. Could be one. May you always wake up the exact right temperature. And may you always wake up with a very satisfying stretch and no physical pain whatsoever. May you be able to sit in a chair for longer than 20 minutes and not feel any lower back pain. May your blanket be cold and pillows warm is a great curse. The real question is, did you? Well, that is the thing. Let's say hypothetically I had the capacity to curse somebody. No, my curse would be specific. If I was going to hex this man, he would have known there. See, everybody had COVID at that time. I would want him to know it was me, and it would probably be something exceedingly specific, like probably having like I probably would have cursed him with something that just absolutely left him on the floor anytime he got a hard on. I probably would have cursed his balls to fall off. May all your farts be shardy. Oh God. I thought these were blessings, not wishes for the impossible. Aww. Chair for 20 minutes. May you sit in a chair for 20 minutes and not feel unproductive. Indeed. May you have the perfect nap where you wake up completely rested. Tell Cersei. Exactly. Tell Cersei. I want her to know it was me. Type of energy. Cursed him with testicular torsion. Just... May they be told about the most wanted game on Steam discount, but choose the low budget HS coded one that differs from 2 letters in the title. Right? May you always have an adequate amount of clean socks. Is a good one. May you always have groceries on time. May you always eat your fruits and vegetables before they expire. May you always have just under the needed amount of toilet paper. Oh God. Oh God. Jeez. May you have a hug sometime this week that lasts longer than you expect, but is just the right amount of squish and time and is very comforting. All of that good stuff. You can get very specific with it. I think that's good. I think that's good stuff. Good things. Yeah. So what I'm learning is I can't leave or make people hear angry note. No, sad kitten. There is no door. You are stuck here. Alright, we could all use a good hug. May you always find a perfect discount on your flights. May the 4-ply toilet paper be ever on discount when they only think they'll get the 2-ply. I am evil, but for the right reasons. Ethical evil is what I call it. Sounds like a vibe. To be fair, I don't think I'd end up leaving. You'd be like, oh, there is a door. A good point to show up is on the Venom voice. Yeah. Curse him with kindness. May the force not be with you. How am I feeling right now? I'm feeling okay. I am feeling okay. And it's kind of a weird psychological thing for me right now is that after I made the decision to switch to streaming like on Saturdays just to have some fun time with my community and check in with people, it's kind of like it's lifted this psychological pressure for me of doing that's the stream performance thing multiple times a week. 'Cause like I was saying, it is a full-time job. May you have a perfect temperature and as long as needed cup of coffee. Actually, one of the most thoughtful gifts that I was ever sent was my mug warmer. Like, my tea is on it right now. I cannot drink coffee or tea on time. Like, in the time span of it cooling off past that point. I don't know about you guys, but there is absolutely a point where coffee and tea is unacceptable for consumption. I'm evil, but also lazy, which means my creator, read with Optimus Prime voice, is very aware what I could do and balance me just right. I see no doors, but a lot of flags. It looks like a forest. Just green flags for miles. It's good stuff. It's good soup. Yeah. That's something I am actually, I'm very passionate about, and I'm trying to find the right balance for it in my content, because even in the Dommy Mommy content that I was doing, I always had an element of whimsy to it. There's always an emphasis on creature comforts. At a baseline, I love hobbits. I wish I could be the elven princess, but I know at my core, like, actually, no, to be honest, I'm probably more like that elven slut that just exists in the woods and shoots things, but cannot cook for shit, but absolutely adores the concept of creature comforts. Cannot executive function into creature comfort for shit, but I absolutely do idealize it. May your Oreos fall apart in your milk. Oh, say it's not so. Drink cold tea, not cold coffee. I think there's a time for cold coffee. Like, iced coffee, yes. Cold coffee, no. Cold coffee. No, the ice makes it good. Personally, I find doms who take it too seriously a little alarming. Oh, there was a dom, let me tell you. She set his balls on fire. I was scrolling through Twitter, and there's like, I don't know what her deal was, but she's like, yeah, they were next to a pool, but that was their thing, is getting attention through something shocking, and she just lit his balls on fire, and then he jumped into the pool. And I was like, girl, nothing about that looked OSHA compliant. There was nothing OSHA compliant about your scene right there. Hold up. Ooh, Timmy's ice cap. Also, peak spoon boost shit. Going on a Timmy's run. Alright, if you ever need to chill the fuck out, if you ever are in a state of rage and trying to control the world and control your environment, call up your friends and go on a Timmy's run. It will do good things for you, okay? Late night drives where you've gone through the Timmy's, you've gone on a Tim's run, you're all singing Disney songs together, and you're just drinking Tim's. It's great. It's good shit. Yeah, literally not safe for work. If you consented to that. And that's the thing, though, is that's why we have things like rack and whatnot. We have, like, I know a lot of people don't like the safe, sane, consensual version now, but yeah, exactly. It's still, your kink stuff still needs to be within the realm of sane. I'll only think of you now as Arwen. I had such a gay crush on Arwen. It was not chill. Yeah, Timmy is Tim Hortons. You can't do Disney songs anymore? Oh. Technically, they did have water nearby, but that's the thing. Just because you have water nearby doesn't mean you can, like, the presence of water does not actually negate that you could cause permanent damage in that meantime. Depending on what oil you use to light up your balls, you could still be burning in the water. You just are a walking OSHA violation. May all your OSHA inspections find fixable issues. That's a good one. I like that. Who didn't have a crush on Arwen? That's fair. Nerd factoid. I once tried to explain Star Wars Cell Run to a non-fan for too much time. Someone in the chat took me out of my misery by saying, dude, Cell Run is a Timmy's run. How are we doing tonight? We're doing good, Ragnar Wolf. How are you? And Rainbow, welcome back. Imagine slipping on your back and never making it into the water. No, for real. Like, if she had lit him up and he felt the pain and panicked, he could have slipped backwards and cracked his head on the pool concrete. Like, there was nothing safe about that scene. I don't trust Tim Hortons, but it was from the working environment. The one nearest to me wasn't the best. Lasted only 7 days there because it was so toxic bad. Yeah, no. Here's the thing with Tim Hortons. You don't work there. You go through the drive-thru for nostalgia purposes. You do not work there. Yeah, fire play can go wrong in many ways. I'm not opposed to fire play. I'm just saying that specific situation. That specific situation, I was like, if I was leading a kink scene, if I was the dom, I would never consent as the dom to do that. Wish I was told that before I worked there. Yeah, I'm so sorry. It's bad. Tim Hortons here too. Also, Eowyn. I found it adorable. She almost poisoned Aragon flourishly. Yeah, that's me cooking, quite frankly. The problem with her scene was it non-consensually involved the public. I don't even know if that was a public scene or not. The fire pool one, I don't know if that was public. I think that was like a private pool. Yeah, just roasted chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Just so that guy could get his rocks off. Oh, the whole cast of Lord of the Rings. That was rough. That was hard to handle. And then the Hobbit movies came along, and then you had like Theoden. Ilva, hi! Thank you so much for the resubscription. That is a whole Twitch baby over there. Thank you, thank you. I very much appreciate that. You're the best. Mwah. So, yeah, when it comes to that sort of thing, and also on the topic of kink, I actually have to Thorin. What did I say? Thorin? King Under the Mountain. It's been a long time since I've seen. Theoden was King of Rohan. Thorin, that's the one. Okay. Man, it has been a hot second. I used to know like all the names of all the dwarves. I knew all of it back to front, and it's just the lore is slipping. Thranduil. Oh god. Yeah, the Elf King. Fuck. That one stride. There's a scene where he just like strides. He takes like one step across the room, and I was like, Daddy, sorry. Yeah, I saw Aragon, was like, oh, I guess bye. Oh, that actor. That actor. Unholy. Unholy things to my stability. Wrong dwarves. Wrong dwarves. But apparently, across the board, there has been this massive conservative wave that is anti-spicy content. And apparently this, from what I've seen, this is like my initial thing, so this is alleged. They're trying to draft a bill that would criminalize the viewer of kink content. If you consumed content where there was S&M or restraint, you would be prosecuted. And I was like, you can't be serious. And so some spicy people, some sex workers, they confronted the people behind this bill, and they're like, oh no, it doesn't put you at risk, just the consumer. And we're like, what the fuck? What the fuck do you mean that? No! End demand legislation doesn't protect anybody. Ending the demand for my labor doesn't protect me, you dumb bitch. You asshole. You intentional piece of shit. Also, Hugo Weaving, mercy. Mercy. Yeah. And the MCU and is Canadian. Oh, very nice. Honestly, a bullshit violation of the First Amendment for sure. Well, and that's the thing, is that there's been a huge anti-spicy content push to the point where the Corn Hub is not available in several states now. There's so many people who are like, oh, pornography will never get banned. That's not going anywhere. You guys are just being dramatic. You should start panicking now. Now's the time. Now's the time where you start getting worried. Okay? I'm saying, as a spicy person myself, now's the time to be worried about literally those amendment rights, about expression and free speech. And at a baseline, it is inappropriate. It is inappropriate to prosecute people for sex work. It is inappropriate to prosecute people for paying for sex. And it is inappropriate to prosecute different types of online spicy content that is done ethically and with everyone's consent, because we're all adults. And you don't get to pathologize something because your morals don't like it. It doesn't align with your morals, but the whole thing, it oversteps other people's autonomy and wellness, and it determines wellness for you, and it's inappropriate. It is an ethical nightmare of bullshit. And the thing is, you do need to protect sex workers, because their rights are your rights too. Because when they come for sex workers, they're coming for your autonomy over your body too. If sex workers can't operate safely and without prosecution, you can't either. You can't really live your life. Your body is not your own. If the government and these conservative groups are determining your sexual health for you and what spicy content you can consume, you're not actually in charge of your health and your body. They are. And it's a problem. It is something to get mad about. It is something to get upset about because it's your body. It's your health, and no one else but you should be determining it. I did a preemptive panic. Now it says don't panic on my wrist. Why does one group's morality take precedence over another group? Because there's money in it. There is money in pushing conservative values because people fall for this grift, this scam, the wellness moral scam. People eat that shit up. If you lay out, because everyone at a baseline has a praise kink. Okay, my theory is that every human has a praise kink, and the way that you grift people and you scam people most effectively is to give people a good for you list. And you have them live as closely to that list as possible. And then you go, gold star, you're such a good little Christian. You're such a good little Republican. You're such a good moral person. And you feed them their praise kink in response to them living out that behavior. And it's a wellness scam. There's money in that. People will tithe for it. People will donate to that politician. If the politician or pastor sells you a wellness prescription where you get you're such a good little Christian, you're such a good little citizen, people will just do it because it's that reinforcement. I'm a good person. I'm doing good. No, they don't know your wellness. Politicians don't know your wellness, and pastors don't know your wellness. Theology students don't know your wellness. Doctors, therapists, people who've done the scientific grounded research. And you're the expert in your wellness, not these weird people. And you don't need to develop a sense of identity based on the gold star. You're such a good little bottom for all of this stuff. You're such a good, look at you being such a good little power bottom for morals. At least we realize we have a praise kink, right? At least I'm honest about having a praise kink so I can approach it in a healthier way. Exactly. It starts with the ones you disagree with, and then they come for you. If you allow certain rights and freedoms to be overstepped for at-risk groups like sex workers, when you allow sex workers to be discriminated against and basically criminalized, when you criminalize that successfully, they come for you next. They don't have chill. They really don't. Like, they don't stop at that baseline. The more that, like, you have to set healthy boundaries with people who push wellness morality grifts because they won't stop. It's control for them. They want control. They want money. You have to protect the stigmatized groups in your communities, like the trans community. You have to protect the trans community. You have to protect sex workers. You have to protect indigenous groups, because when they lose their rights, you do too. It's coming for you. It absolutely does. When the government gets to decide trans wellness, your wellness is next. It's your body next. When women don't get to decide their abortion rights, your reproductive rights are next. Like, they don't stop. You literally have to set a boundary and hold it and basically be like, no, health is not something you get to take away. You don't get to fuck with people's health. Right? First they came for the socialists, and I did not speak out because I'm not a socialist. It is a very good poem. It is. I'm just not for Jesus. I never thought leopards would eat my face. What? Exactly. Like, you have to keep an eye out for the most vulnerable communities that they target. Right now it is the trans community. And that is the thing, is that your expression over yourself is next. When they get that intense with trans people, and if they succeed in that legislation against trans people, your body's next. You have to protect everybody's bodily autonomy at all points, because it's your autonomy too. It's your, and I think that's like family systems theory, right? Where everyone is interconnected. Even if you feel like you're like, I go out of my way so hard for the trans community because I'm interconnected with them. They are my community. I may not be trans myself, but what happens to them impacts me, and what impacts me impacts them in certain ways, because everything is socially interconnected. So I 1000% believe in protecting the bodily autonomy of trans people, and I think their health, their wellness, their gender should be between their doctor and them and no one fucking else. Because if honestly, if like that's the thing, if all of this goes down, like they're going for birth control next. There's so many people who need birth control to regulate their hormones, not to prevent pregnancy, and they're like, oh, this might cause an abortion, so we're gonna take it away, and it's fucking with people's health. What's on the hoodie today? It's the logo. I had a logo done, right? Either everyone has rights or no one does. And that's fair, sad kid, and that's valid. It's a valid fear right now. Had that nap 3 times in the past 2 days, always across the lunch hour. It's mid-afternoon because I'm a perpetual night owl. I'm so sorry. I didn't know how long ago that was said, Midnight Ben. I'm still getting used to switching between 2 different chats. Yeah, you can't regulate one group's rights with regulating everyone's right. Without, yeah. Protecting the minorities protects everybody. Oh, it's an Onion headline. Women who voted for leopards eating people's faces party outraged. I never thought leopards would eat my face. It came out around when Republican women were speaking out about birth control. Yeah, no kidding. And there's so many. I think what's very frustrating to watch for me is the trad wife. There is something so nauseating to me about the trad wife trend, because it's one thing to choose trad wife for yourself, but the way it's presented in that women need to be trad wives, and women don't need financial independence. I'm like, girl, you have yet to marry a good Christian man, have your good Christian dad walk you down the aisle to this good Christian man, and you have yet to have that good Christian man take away all your friends, force you to have pregnancy after pregnancy after pregnancy, not love you, possibly put you through a wall, and then when you go to your pastor about your good Christian husband, he sends you back to your good Christian husband because under God, it's his decision to treat you that way. God is influencing him, therefore, however he treats you is valid, and you need to submit to him. Girl, keep your own bank account. Always. Always, always, always. I don't care how safe you feel going into a relationship beforehand. Always have your own bank account. That can backfire. The safest person can backfire on you so fast. Always have your safety net. Do not ever take your financial independence for granted. That shit's important. There's an MP in England who's trying to outlaw social transition for trans people. Yeah. All of the things that we have said in regards to hexing, possible hexes, we're going to send that way in Minecraft. Let's see. I believe there were cases of women who needed cancer treatments not getting them because the treatments would prevent them from getting pregnant. And isn't that just the most backwards hat assery? That's why Christian men get so mad about God not having a gender. It kind of takes away from that whole headship in the home hierarchy thing that they got going on. They can't really do it as much. It's not as viable, let's say. So, yeah, and that's my little rosy rant for for the day is and that's something I learned the hard way too, is fortunately for me, I did not hand over my full bank account. Like, I had a joint account, but I had my own account. So I at least had my own credit and things like that when I had to leave an unsafe relationship. That's what I'm saying. Like, you never know. You never know when the thing you thought was so good for you, you did everything right. You never know when you are the good Christian girl and you did everything right and you prayed and you gave your life to God and you submitted and you did all of the things. You never know when it's going to get pulled out from under you. Like, please always have a safety net. And that can be so important, so vital. And I cannot, with the irresponsibility of telling women that they need to fully rely on their husband in this trad wife environment and submit to him at that level. Like, I cannot rock and roll with that. I think it's irresponsible. I think it's unethical. I think it's on a baseline, it's abusive. And no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And people will be like, oh, well, people, like, you cannot choose other people's faith. Like, people have a right to believe what they believe. They do, up until that belief crosses ethical lines of literal health for other people. If you're out here selling someone a guarantee of wellness in the name of your God, you are crossing a line that's not appropriate. It's not okay. You think them dying of cancer would also prevent them from getting pregnant? No kidding. They're like, well, maybe you'll punch out at least one child before the cancer gets you. You never know. Get to printing. And yeah, that is something that I think is so very important. Please, 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 please. Exactly like Melting Blue put it. You gotta have your own back at all times. Your autonomy, your sense of self is so important. Please, protect it. Protect it with everything that you have. Do not die to self. Do not submit at a level where you're submitting your identity and all of your finances to somebody else. Don't do it. I can say, please do not. I cannot tell you how to live your life. I cannot manifest in your home and shake you, but please do not. Hi, Nim. Hello. Thank you for the resubscription. For 17 months. That is wild. Who got his tapeworms cancer? What? Also, yeah, we were going to do a little Assassin's Creed tonight as well, just to have something running in the background as well. Right, my right to swing my fist ends at your arm. Yeah. And this is something I've given a lot of ethic, I haven't actually seen anybody else start this discourse, but so many MLMs got into trouble for selling a guarantee of wellness. They were telling people, buy my essential oil. This essential oil will cure your cancer, which is something you cannot do. So there's been legislation being put into place that basically prosecutes you if you are claiming that your product will cure things and selling that guarantee of wellness. And I'm like, wait, can we not apply that to religion though? When they sell faith as a guarantee of wellness, when they tell people don't talk to a doctor, don't talk to a therapist, when people say things like pray and it will heal you, maybe that's not ethical either. My Bezos money tiny. And those Bezos dollars. Spending all my money, honey. A thing that actually happened only once in recorded history. Cancer spread from a tapeworm to its host. Ew. If we could, if money wasn't a form of free speech, at least in the US. Yeah. It's icky. It is icky subject matter, and I don't know, my parents My parents fell for so many like weird health grifts. There were all of these church diet plans. There was like the church school system, all of this weird stuff. Oh, thank you for the gift sub to Melting Blue. That's very appreciated. It would just shut them all down. Loophole for the MLMs is they can turn around and say, we didn't make that claim. That independent contractor made the claim. We told them to make, but did not leave any record of. Indeed. Aw. Thank you. Thank you guys so very much for a second hype train today. I very much appreciate that. Aw, thank you for supporting my content. Thank you, thank you. Well, happy wiggles over here. Yeah, talk about spoon boosts, right? I'll just redeem a hydrate. And yeah, honestly, that train of thought has definitely helped me kind of figure out who my core audience is. Aw, Harley, thank you for the biddies. Thank you. I think something that I have noticed about a lot of the people who interact in my community, who interact with my content, who follow me for a while, what seems to resonate is a shared experience of disillusionment with something or being other. So a lot of people who follow me are queer. A lot of people who follow me are ex-Mormon, ex-Adventist, ex-Jehovah's Witness, or is somebody who like was doing like the good life that they were supposed to live and it didn't work out for some reason, and are kind of figuring out who they are outside of the prescription for wellness. And yeah, it's a little bit of a misfit community. Oh dear, your mother went into an MLM, defended it even after getting out, but that is because she is allegedly a pathological narcissist with alleged Munchausen's by proxy tendencies. That sounds like a whole something. A whole something. Yeah, I got a community of social anarchists, apparently. But I think there is definitely a shared sense of, I guess, building identity. Fit in literally every box you just listed. Yeah, and I think that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty awesome. Also, thank you guys for level 2 hype train on this stream. I always appreciate that, and of course, I'm not a pay-to-play creator whatsoever. Whatever, even just your viewership, your interaction, lurking, all of that type of labor that you put towards your attention. Attentions, please. You fool. Now I have your attention. Yeah, it's all appreciated. I cannot believe that I'm here. The way that I was so worried. My first year and a half as a content creator was scary, because I didn't know if I was just gonna like dive bomb into the ground, if it would actually be a sustainable form of living for me. And I don't know, there's something very self-validating about just still being here and continuing to do whatever it is this struggle bus is doing. Listen, we all like fitting in boxes like cats, but schmexy. Trying to get my attention, you're gonna have to find it. It's been missing for decades. Like, it's around here somewhere. Oh my goodness, thank you, Aaliyah. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing it correctly. Thank you so much for the gift sub to Real Mr. Nickel. That is one of my TikTok mutuals over there. Thank you. Certainly helps make your community feel like a safe space, and we share similar debuffs. We do, though. We share similar debuffs. That is a great way. That's a great way to put it, for sure. I do like that. Yeah. And it's been very interesting. It's been very interesting to watch. It was correct? Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. Thank you for the gift sub. That was very thoughtful of you. I don't know about you guys. It's as much of a struggle bus and as exhausting as deconstruction was, deconversion has been. It's been so interesting to watch myself develop an identity. Thank you for the gift sub to Aaliyah. There we go. We are halfway through our second level of the hype train. My Faye defense. I gift you 1 hour of my attention. Yeah, you double fool. Now you owe me. Traded it to the Fae for something I lost and can't remember. Dang. Dang, that's why you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful about dealing with the Fae. Gotta think it through. That was something else that Witch Talk used to be very intense about. Aw, Quinmiss. Oh, wow, thank you. That's a gift sub to Limitrix and CJ Aurora. Much appreciated. That gets us to level 3 of this hype train. Let's go. Nothing ever came from a life that was a simple one. Aw. No, for sure. For sure. And I was thinking the other day about that whole, because if you are a spicy person, they like to hit you with all of this stuff about how your life is so sad and tragic and they feel so sorry for you and you're gonna die alone because no one who could love you because you're a tainted woman. And I was like, actually, I know what I want for myself at the end of my life, and I want, it's a very cozy scene. It's a very cozy scene where I get to like have an apartment with a beautiful city view and there's music playing and it's warm and I got like the personal support workers and we all have like really great rapport. And I'm just thinking about like I basically want to like drift off thinking about the very full life that I've led. Which honestly, right up to this point has been absolutely bonkers. I look pretty sure the Fae already got me. That's my favorite explanation for neurospicy. My life is sad for exactly. Hey, my life is sad for completely unrelated reasons. Oh my gosh. And yes, so thank you guys. Thank you for hyping up this little stream here today. I super appreciate it. My whole, like I've been saying earlier, my life is a struggle bus, especially health-wise at the moment. So I do appreciate the positive affirmation very much. So very much. It's good soup. And Dusk would like a spoon. You got it, Dusk. I just want to purr back at that sound alert. Okay. So Dusk, your spoon says you are deserving of care. There you go. Boop, you have been little spooned. Yeah, my life is sad for completely unrelated reasons. It's like Egg Guy. Like how I found Egg Guy was that he commented, "She's sad inside," on one of my posts talking about being a spice laborer. And I was like, "Sir, how did you know? However, I am not sad inside because of the labor that I participate in to stay alive. I am sad inside because I have trauma." With as many people willingly going to the Fae realm, the Fae are going to close their borders. Yeah, good luck getting over there. The old Norse word for neurospicy translates to Fae children. Yeah, there's a whole history there for autism and Fae lore, for sure. They're a good person with base thoughts and a good sense of humor. Of course, such a person deserves rewards and affirmations. Yay! I did good. Did good. There you guys go, just activating my praise kink, like, positive affirmation. Yes, please. I love it. I really do. Sad inside. I'm also sad. How dare you? I'm also sad on the outside. It's both. I did it good. I did it good. It is both. Yeah, I did good. The best. You did. The way it is so very funny to me to be both Dommy Mommy, but also just like, yay! Imagine thinking you know everything about someone just by the job they have. Oh no, people get very comfortable making full entire ass assumptions. Like the lady earlier that I was talking about who was like, well, other women, we chose non-lucrative labor and therefore our decisions are better than yours. And I'm like, ma'am, a lot of spice laborers are doing both spice labor and non-lucrative labor at the same time. As both. Because usually I am so fortunate. I am so very fortunate that I actually can just do content creation full time. I'm so relieved it worked out that way, and I don't think my body could handle. If I was doing the non-lucrative labor again plus content creation to supplement the non-lucrative labor, I'd be in the hospital. I wouldn't be doing good. Aw, such strong support. Hype train complete level 3. Thank you, you guys. Thank you so very much. You look sad today. I'm sad every day. I'm not masking. Praise Kink voice is adorable. Yeah. Yeah. So good. So very good. Aw. Well, thank you, you guys. I am going to take a little break here, and I will be back in a second. We'll have a little bit of Mordor time. is. Our sand himbo. Here to say hello. Hi, hello, Great Red Shark. Aw, and good night, Aaliyah. Yeah, little break time, always important. It's been a while since your community made you cry affirmation tears. Oh, you guys have gotten me good a couple of times. There's been a few. Oh, darn, my notoriety is a little high. That's unfortunate. What would be the fastest way over? Probably just along the river. We can just pick a pocket really quick. Yoink! And now we leave. Before they notice. Oh shit! Whoa, that was not the right way to go! Oh god. I'm stressed. I just got here. Why do I have to be so stressed? Please. No. I'm just a silly little guy. You don't need to pay any attention to me. Please. I'm just gonna lead all of these guards right to the hideout. Yeah, that's a smart thing to do. Oh, calm down, you narcs. Okay, we should be good. Here. Is this it? Oh, yay. We're fine.
You
Ooh.
have kicked many nests. Mercenaries are everywhere, like angry ants.
It explains Beshi's absence. He's avoiding the mercenaries.
I hope the trouble was all worth it.
I have discovered 2 of the officers are working with the Order. And there is another. Their leader.
3. That would explain the Order's reach in Sharqiya.
The first 2 go by the names Al-Rukh and Al-Aishma.
We got our
The
targets.
third, they call Al-Mardikhwar.
They hide behind pompous names like prideful children.
Do not mistake the Order's vanities for childishness. They are the real power behind the Abbasids. Did you discover anything that would identify them?
Can I not?
As for their
Okay, there
leader,
we go.
Al-Mardikhwar,
Ooh,
learned
pizza
only that he
rolls.
is away
Pizza
from
rolls go
Sharqiya
hard.
and
Oh, thank you
expected
for
to
the
return
YouTube
soon.
likes.
This
Thank you,
one I
thank
do
you.
not know. It is the first time I have heard the name.
If he is their leader, he ordered the death of my men. He's the one you must find.
Yes, and for other reasons besides. Our best hope of finding him is through the first 2.
The one named Al-Rukh was called Jasur by his companion. He is hiding from his past and lives in fear because of it.
Jasur, yes. That must be the Arab general Jasur ibn Basil.
I know
That's
of
quite
him.
a name.
Coward who stole credit for victories on the battlefield, won by others.
A past he has gone to great efforts to hide. Jasur has a villa at Qasr Saleh to the west. You could look for him there.
All right, last
The
one.
one called Al-Aishma, his real name is Nadir. He has command of ships and is not timid like his companion. Arrogant, in fact.
Nader.
That must be Admiral Nadir ibn Havid. A boastful fool, concerned more with his ships than his own men.
Ah, yes, the Admiral. Boastful perhaps, but brilliant. He has created several new warships for the Khalifa. The Order's reach has grown if they have recruited Nader. You should look for him at the lower harbor, to the north.
Find this Al-Mardikhwar, Basim. As we agreed, I will wait for Beshi. I am grateful for your help freeing my men. Take this token, with thanks.
I will find Jasur and Nadir and unmask their leader.
They will be wary now, protected within their strongholds. You may have to lure them out. Tread carefully, Basim. These are dangerous men.
I'm pretty
So
sure.
am I.
Yeah, just say, I'm pretty sure he also qualifies as a pretty dangerous man. I have not heard of this fighter pilot. Okay, who are we going to go for first? So, one is hidden. We did the officers club, so now we have to investigate and assassinate.
Should we not report this to the Shurta?
Now we also probably should get our notoriety down because it's really high. It's not great. So where are we going? Hello? Wait a second. I thought did I not track it? Track. Okay, so Buddy What's His Butt is gonna be over here. In this section. That is quite a ways to go. The word assassinate was coined by Shakespeare. You got some sources for that? Or just like, is this a thing? Oh, this is really nice. It's like a very calm... Before any guards spot me, hopefully nobody rats on me. But this is nice. It's very, very pleasant atmosphere right now. Ooh, we can just parkour across. I don't have to launch myself face first into the river. I appreciate that. Okay. Ooh, hold on. Come back. No, wait. Come here. Yoink.
Where's the Shurta when you need them?
Whoop. Yoink. Ooh, a scholar favor token. That will probably come in handy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Is this a poster? Can I rip it? Can I rip it?
Better
Remove.
keep a low profile.
There we go. Alright, that should ease people off of my back. Alright, Hither. Ah, you're just collecting random factoids, huh? We're seeing one thing. It was like, are you useless factoid autism or are you expensive hobby autism? Ooh, that looks like a coin purse.
The whole area is on high alert.
Better
I am expected.
relieve you of that. Uppies. Very aggressive uppies. I love it. I am expensive hobby ADHD. Alright. What if I just murked him from here? Just right to his face. Dang it. Where's Sniper Elite when you need them? I actually have to get in there?
Nothing can hide from us, Enkidu.
Woo! Bastard!
Forgive me, Enkidu. I lacked vigilance.
What do you mean I lacked vigilance? I can't tell until I'm being shot at. Oh, if my hobbies aren't that expensive? Yeah. You want an expensive hobby? Try getting into cosplay. Ooh, we got a learning moment. Codex updated. The Abbasids and their rivals. As Khalifas, the Abbasids acclaimed political and religious leadership over every Muslim. But despite their assertions, their assertions, their effective power varied considerably across time and space. Even at the height of their power in the first half of the 9th century, territories under Muslim rule like Al-Andalus, Iberian Peninsula, and the Maghreb eluded their grasp. Their main challengers were the Umayyads and the Fatimids. Members of the Umayyads had ruled the empire as Khalifas from 661 to 750. After the Abbasids overthrew and killed most of them, well, to the ground, one of these surviving Umayyads, Abd al-Rahman I, escaped to the Iberian Peninsula and managed to establish autonomous rule there. Claiming the title of emir or prince, he never submitted, paid tribute, or sent gifts to Baghdad. One of his successors, Abd al-Rahman III, founded a rival caliphate in their dynastic capital of Cordoba. In the Maghreb, these Andalusi Umayyads vied for control and influence with their Abbasid rivals, courting and competing with the local dynasties that ruled there. But I think the only thing that would be great is if they gave how to pronounce certain things. Oh, good night, Chip Mercury. Are you Warhammer expensive or MTG expensive? Oh god. Oh no, you're not going to bed. Karen X is going to bed. Good night, Karen X. Foremost amongst these North African dynasties were the Fatimids, claiming direct descent from Prophet Muhammad through his daughter Fatima. Oh, that's where that term comes from. They established a powerful kingdom in North Africa and Sicily in the 10th century. In 909, they were the first to issue a direct challenge to Abbasid authority by establishing a rival caliphate in the new capital they founded, which was Cairo. In time, the Abbasids lost effective control of the rest of their empire to governors and local elites, starting with Egypt in 868. By 945, the Abbasid caliphs still claimed to be the leaders of the entire Muslim community, but their real power encompassed little more than their Baghdadi palace. Also, look how beautiful that container is. That is so intricate. Wow. Oh, that is so cool. Okay. I see. Why can't I dress like a cyberpunk villain arc with my work gear? I love that for you. That sounds great. Now the question is, how do I get into this place? Hello, Ancient Hydra. Learning anything and everything all of the time. Yeah, a little bit of everything all of the time. Okay.
Got that one on the thigh from Jalal's backswing.
We'll start with some light murder. Fuck. Oops. It was supposed to pull him in, not pounce.
There you are.
Oops. Ah! I rolled a 1. Ah! I rolled another 1. Ow! Leave me alone! I'm leaving! Oh my god. Go away! Ah! Alright, there's gotta be a better way. Uppies. Up, sir? I'm not here.
Got this, coward.
Not here. Piss off. Wait, why didn't I assassinate him?
Boy.
Well, this was supposed to be more discreet, but...
I will not fail.
Nice. Damn it. I just got my notoriety down. No, I don't. I blend in. I need to blend. Stop yelling. Stop freaking out. You're fine. Oh, that's not a hay cart. Fuck. Well, that worked out so well. Yeah, ultimate fatality. Well, this is a very important time to emphasize that you need to support gay wrongs as well as gay rights. That was a lot of gay wrongs to happen at the same time. Yeah. Well, take two. Oh, that was so smooth. I am such a good assassin, everybody. I assassinate so good. Wow, how far did I run?
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you.
Why are you up there? Why are there two of them there? Oh, that backfired. Sir, run away. Just leave. If you're going to freak out. Man, there's guards everywhere. How are they paying all these people? Oh boy. I need some anonymity. You know what? This is true. Compared to the first Mirage stream where I just literally panicked, we're doing good. Rude. We're doing great. Lane person. I'm a useless factoid autism. Alright, let's try this again. We were here before. We kind of know this. No. Boo.
Get back.
Okay. We're fine. We're fine. It's good. It's all good. Right, I'm getting gooder. I'm getting a little gooder, but not a lot gooder. What's sins? Sins, you say? Sounds like something I would do, for sure. Alright, we're just gonna take it easy. We're gonna be real chill about it. No money? No bitches? No bitches. Alright, so that backfired. How are we getting in here? There's the big guy right there. This is very well fortified. Oh shit. No. No. You don't see anything. I am not here. You got cinnamon rolls? Oh, I'm jealous. I love cinnamon rolls. Oh boy. There's so many of them. How are we supposed to get into this place?
I know that face.
Oh, you really don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. You see nothing. You see nothing. Okay. Maybe this'll... Ooh, hold on. Ah. Handholds! Hey, okay. Nobody close enough to see us? Nope, there's one guy. Oh boy. Thank you for lurking. That is okay. Go to bed. Take care of your body. Oh, oops. Which way is he facing?
Hey!
Shh. Shh. There. It's okay. Just slip away. No, that guy is gonna come back around. Cinnamine rolls? Ooh. What? Cinnamine rolls. I have a chronic stealing addiction in this game. It's hard not to. I have a hoarding problem in this game. I love how slicing him at the ankles somehow kills him. It definitely seems exactly how that would go. Also, the archer's probably around here somewhere. We gotta find the guy with the bow and arrow who shot my bird. Because he's a piece of shit. Maybe that guy. Was it you? The earlier rose, he's like, give me all attention, please. She's like, shh, don't look at me. You don't see me. I'm not here. Exactly. Nobody sees me. You don't know that I am here. I don't exist. You see nothing. Alright, I can't pounce them, which is very sad to me. It's like my favorite thing to do. Probably would just rip your arm off. Where's he going? Where are you going? What are you doing? That guy has a key. We need to murder him. Oh, he's got a bow and arrow. It's this guy. Piece of shit, shooting at helpless birds.
I need your help, my friend.
Ah, there's another one. You.
Not the warmest of receptions.
I'm gonna take your face. The whole thing. Gone. It's personal now. I probably would rip an arm off. There's an archer. Let's hope Lana isn't with him. Yeah, Lana is probably the only competent one in the crew. Sir, I swear to God. Get out of sight. Get out of sight. That's right. Fuck off. Although we should be able to just pull people in this without...
Hold on.
Yeah, there we go.
Time to get wet. Yes, the sea is in this side. Got you.
How did they see me? Okay, we're just gonna... Woo! We're gonna go back where we were not... where we killed everybody already. Because we know that area is clear. They still see me? Oh, they do! Ah! Ow. Fuck off. parried for once. Ow. Okay. Hopefully that big guy stays over there. How do you stop deer from getting in car accidents? Wasn't that question asked on the last stream? I thought we did that one already.
Watch your back. That's everything. Right. There's no hiding from me.
A little bit of a jump scare then. A little bit. Take where they're trying to yeah, that was from last stream. Shooting a flying bird in metropolitan area seems like a really this is an OSHA violation. Why does that big guy keep seeing me? Ah, no you don't. No you don't. Ah! Ow! Just let me get out of here. You have me trapped and that's not fair. Ow! Oh god. Oh, I can't even get him with a blow dart. Oh, he's going to kill me if I don't get out of here. Ah! Food? Food. Ow! Get out. Sir! I swear to God, get the fuck out. Climb. No. You can't make me. No! You can't make me. I don't want to. I swear to God, run. Step on it. There we go.
Where are you?
I had an elixir that whole time. Why wasn't he using it when I hit the button? I told him to take an elixir. He was like, no. We are in active combat. Oh. There's a guard there. No! Don't whistle. Okay, there's the guy with the key. There's a few guards. Oh, this place is crawling. Ew. It's infested. Wow, that guy with the key has quite a range for... how far he's patrolling. Where'd he go? I know you're here somewhere. Why was my first thought to have Bastion say here after that question? It's just right here. Oh, indeed. Someone should tell OSHA about all the lack of guardrails. Get it? Guardrails. Now, Arrow Guy is up there, but so is... he's not alone, unfortunately. And that's a problem. Oh, that guy should be easy to get. He's right by the grass. Come here. That's right.
Wait, what?
Come here.
I'll play you when I find you.
It's the guy with the key. Come here.
Key.
How do they keep seeing me? I killed him discreetly. Ah! Stop it.
Your fate.
I'm busy. I'm busy. Leave me alone. Oh God, Basim, I swear to God, you're so pretty and yet you're so useless. No. Stop.
Good one.
Oh God. If I get hit one more time, this is probably it for me. Ah, go away. I don't have health for this. All of my attempts to assassinate discreetly are failing, and I don't know why. Just let me murder. Just let me murder. Basim, I swear to God, get up! Sir! Oh my God, you useless man! You useless man. Ugh. If you ever feel bad about fighting all the guards, just remember 1312. What? We're railing guards now? Yes, we are actually. That is the whole point. Ugh. God damn it, we're all the way back here? The hell? We had to have had a save point before then. Come on. This is some bullshit. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the crouching is more suspicious, if anything. Okay. Ah! I don't know, this should be smoother. Corresponding alphabet letters? I'm not doing that math. Not in a million years, no. Absolutely not. Damn it.
Off with you.
وفقا لتفسير الشخص هل ذكرت I for one day am outraged. You will be late today.
Ma'am, snitches get stitches. Oh, shut up. Oh, ACAP. Wow, she's really
Go in
tattling.
peace.
She's running her mouth a little. Okay, Buddy comes back. We'll get him. Ugh. Oh, I don't feel bad about fighting the guards. I feel bad about all of my attempts to murder discreetly not working. And just failing. I keep getting caught, like, mid-stab. And it's a problem. Alright, at least that worked out okay. We're still fine. And at least that guy's alone. Ooh, a shiny chest. We missed this last time. Ah, gotcha. Listen, I will miss most media references. It's just going to go over my head. I probably didn't see it. And sneaky beaky here. Why? The lift, sir. The lift was right there. Why are you prompting me to call my bird? They're going to shoot at my bird. Why would you expect this of me? Think I could murk that guy from here? Not quite. That'd be nice. Alright, I tried this approach last time and failed utterly. Why don't we go to the left? Anything good? Any treats? Any goodies? Any hiding places? Here we go. That at least should keep us concealed for a moment. If you fail to milk a cow, do you face utter defeat? Oh my god. The guardrails was too much, but the udder thing was fine. I see. I see. Also, what is everyone up to tomorrow? I think it's either a Sunday or a Monday for most people.
If you ask me, that key is trouble.
Oh, shit.
Your stench must have warned them off.
Come here.
Still, better safe than dead.
Come here. Aw. Oh, missed. Fucker. Hold still. Nice! Sniped him. Got Nutella revoked for making cow puns. Oh, listen, I also grew up around livestock. You don't see me making bad cow puns.
Key.
Back into the bush.
There must be a door it opens.
Yeah. Now it should be a little bit safer. Oh! I did not mean. I did not mean to do that.
It is too dangerous, Enkidu.
It's not what I meant to do. If you rail your clone, I don't think that counts.
What? No, you'll never make captain.
Come here.
Catch
Come here. You don't see me. You see nothing. You see nothing. Another attempt at staying warm, but minus 25 here with a wind chill. Yeah, it sucks. Wind chill, ugh, it'll rip right through you. No, I will not be making cow puns. Oh my god. 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 Oh, shit. It disconnected. The controller disconnected at a very inopportune time.
So strange.
Ah.
I'll find you yet.
No, you won't. Minus 30? Ew. Ew. That's gross. No. No, no, no. Bullshit. No. Type that and get an ad break. Oh, no. Come over. I whistled right in your face. Come here. How do you not... Oh my god. Dense as all get out. My god. You deserve that for being that obtuse. still here. And who can I murder? That's a stair. Why are you struggling with one stair? I can't with him sometimes. God, so pretty, so useless.
Wait, just a...
Bye-bye. Yay!
The sky is safe once more, my friend.
Ooh, it looks like our way to punch in is right here. We're gonna need those jars. Wait, I can assassinate him from here? Pounce! Good pounce. Right? Good old Ubisoft gameplay. Listen! No, I will not pander to the cow puns. Carry it. Carry. Yes, you beautiful man. Carry it. Now the question is, how do we get it up? Oh, probably over here. This is how we go up. Uh-huh. Up. And hopefully don't set ourselves on fire as we do this. And somehow no one heard that. Hello, Dank and Dirty. Like a basement? Hi, thank you so much for the follow. Whoa, look at all this treasure. We just made so much money. Nice. I couldn't complain about that. She's entitled to her holier than cow attitude. Jesus Christ. Wow. Are you guys feeding into this? No, I will not. I will not fall for the bad punnery. No posture check. Haven't been outside all week because of the cold. Same. It's cold and I have no car. I'm gonna stay inside. This is a time of year that outside isn't real. Until such time as the outside wants to be reasonable, the outside does not exist.
Go, Enkidu.
Alright, it's gonna be... It's here somewhere. It's gonna be right... There's a door. Ah! Got it. There's an outside. We don't talk about outside. We don't talk about outside. We don't talk about outside. No, no, no. Alright, there's still a few guards here and there that are in my way. And that guard also has a key. What if I dropped... What if I dropped one of those on his head? Oh, I can't though, because he's... Damn it. Maybe I could... right about there. Ah, that worked so good. That did better than I expected, to be honest. Oh, there's so many guards here. Maybe I could pounce that guy from here. He seems to be by himself. Come here. Come here. You're too far. Come closer. Come closer. Come on. Closer. That guard was a real pothead. Ha ha ha.
Back we go.
Ha ha. Useless. Oh god, there's so many. Can I get him from here? Nice. Bye-bye. Alright, so these two fucks are just shooting the shit. How am I gonna get to them? There's so many. Oh no. This whole area is crawling. It is infested. This is the worst. No. Oh man. Maybe if I could get into the hay over there, we'd be okay. That's gonna take a... It's gonna take some delicate, sneaky work. Mustache worn by the most famous of private industry, Mr. Magnum. I mean, I don't have much health left. Oh, thank you for the YouTube likes. Ooh, shiny. Unsent orders. Captain, any instructions you received from the warlord were given before the current situation. As his general command falls to me in his absence, disobeying me by claiming obedience to him will not save you from answering for your insolence when he returns. I want your men in Kasar Salib by the end of the day. That is an order. General Jasu. Oh, that's the guy we're supposed to murder. That's him. That's the guy. Oh, shit. They are literally right there. Fuck. There was a guard out, couple of guards out here. Fuck. Fuck. Maybe if I quietly sneaky beaky down this wall. No. Down.
Hey. Hold on.
I'm not here.
Time to die! Mine!
Why did he see me? Why did he see me? Useless!
Taught you well, but be patient.
Ah, God. Apparently I had knives. Didn't even realize it. Quietly. How did I open the door without my hands? Don't worry about it. Oh yeah, I already knew that about Lord of the Flies. Okay, fortunately no one else paid attention to that. Guess he sort of saw me. Oh, there's so many of you. Ew.
You're welcome to join us again.
Alright, where's that guy gonna walk? All the way past? Very quietly. Let's take him out. Yeah, just one at a time. One at a time. Should have cast Fireball. I would love to cast Fireball. Oh, thank goodness. It actually worked this time. Ah, they can't hear me. Maybe you can hear me. Please, 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 please. Just a quiet murder. Just soft, simple.
Hold on.
No one noticed. Hey. Oh, this attempt is going much better. Yes, in the water. Nice and wet. Yeah, come here.
What was that?
Now we have just that one guy. I didn't know crocodile dung. I know about animal intestines. Yeah, I certainly wouldn't either, but I mean, when it comes to contraceptives, people do get desperate. I think this is the hint that we're going for.
The general's balcony might be open. That is a brave move for a coward. And foolish.
Patrol orders. The general's balcony will remain open till further notice. Adjust your rounds to double the number of passes by the western side of the villa. That is pretty bold, just to leave that part wide open. I can't say I would do the same myself, but you do you. Now with those two guys up there, I kind of just want to drop a bomb on them. All the UTIs that must have happened. I know. That would have been such a rough time. All of the terrible things happening because people did not understand how things actually worked. Okay, there is so much happening over here. Maybe we'll just ignore it. Maybe we don't need to tackle all of that. Leaving these notes everywhere is so asinine. I totally believe they do it. I mean, people do get arrogant. They get cocky, they get stupid. Now, our target is right there, but there's people in the way. And I don't want to take them all on. Are they all three of them in here? They are! Fuck! Ew! Okay, that is a ridiculous... What? Let me out! Oh god. Let me... Oh shit. We're trapped in here. Are you serious? Oh, is that about luring him out? Oh, no. And no one noticed that at all? put a trap there for reasons. Game said, nope, you're committed now. They really did. Also, there's a dead guy right there, and you're not even remotely noticing it. Oh! What? Both your guys are down, my dude. My brother in Christ. Door only opens from the outside. Makes so much sense.
Hey, you will regret it.
Wait, I darted your leg. I darted your...
heard you are a coward who steals credit for other men's bravery.
Pathetic.
Is you really gonna call everybody in here? That's right.
Guard!
Piss off. Oh, that helped. Okay, why can't I kill him completely? Confirm the kill. Here we go. Good night, Derigo. Place looks cozy,
There is a
comfy, a little
note.
bit.
Al-Mardekhwar had questions about our friend's past. Smart. He was ordered to a meeting at the Great Garrison. One down. Now to deal with Al-Aishma.
Ow! Stop! I'm busy! Wait, throw the damn thing! Ah, come on! I'm busy! Stop it! Oh, that's so frustrating! I killed the guy! Leave me alone! I literally already killed him! Go away! I did the thing! Let me accomplish what I came to accomplish! Rude! Rude. I have shit to do. I have an assassination to complete. Also, why are these bombs? I put a trap down. Why is it not working? Where are they coming at? Step on it. Step in it. Step on it. Come on. There's a... I put down 2 traps. Come on. Ow. Ow. Go away. Why aren't you stepping in the traps? I put so much work into that. Hello, no one's word. No, I'm not here. Go away. Yeah. It's been up for a while. Ah! I was hiding, you bastard. You ruined it. So mad. I'm grumpy about this now. I'm just upset. Like, let me finish the kill. I'll fight you later. I have something to do first.
Again, you transgress. Horse son.
Oh, there's so many of them.
Yes, very dead. Where are you, Quartz? You're dead, bro.
Whoa! No! Oh God, how did he get me? I dodged. Come on. Leave me alone. No, I don't want to go that far. I don't want to go that far. Ah! Please, just let me finish my damn kill. Honestly. I would be. Just let me finish. Yeah, he did. Go away! Ah, the level of frustrated that I am at right now because they will not just let me finish what I'm doing. I don't have the health for this. Stop fucking with me. No, I'm not. Stop it. Ah! Why are you in here? Go away! Seriously! Stop doing your job and leave me alone! Stranger danger! Stranger danger! Well, at least one of the traps went off, like it's supposed to. Woo! It's better to be pissed off than pissed on. I'm kind of getting pissed on. Just a little bit. That's also happening right now. Just a little bit. Stop searching! I have a mission and this much help. Please! I'm just a silly little guy who's doing their best. Oh my gosh, I really hope that nobody's guarding the body this time because I don't have the health for it. I just don't. Do a little posture check. Alright, this is not Z room. There's one more down. Please, I am begging you guys to just stop. I think they've now left the room. Oh god, they're still searching. Can I just be alone with the body for a moment? Where does body go? Oh no! Wait a second. Wait, I'm supposed to do something with his body. My friend, you're a warrior. No genie has come to haunt you. I have something to take your mind off your trouble. The latest design is almost completed. It is my best work. It is perfection. It would be immodest to me not to say so. Come to my camp so I can witness your reaction. Even a determined land camel like you cannot fail to be impressed. Already confirmed? Wait, aren't we supposed to have like a scene? Like where we talk to them after stabbing them? I know I have missionary intent. These guys won't let me finish. Wait, well then what am I supposed to do? What's my next task? Just, I mean, he's dead. I guess we just gotta get out of here. Oh, I guess for these guys, it doesn't count? It did the note on the body. Oh, okay. If I know, I kept going back thinking that I had to do the thing. Don't whistle. Idiot. Wow, so many bodies. So much unnecessary carnage. At least I'm hoping that was a save point. I really am. Also, what is up with those windows? Almost looks like we could get in there. There's a chest there. I have a knife. Okay, do we dare risk this? There's a chest there. No, I kept going back because I thought there would be a cutscene after murdering that guy. No. No, it's just a measly little note. No, spasm. Hey. Tool upgrade thingies. Useless. Up. Come on. Up, up, up. Uppies. Uppies, sir. You can do it. I believe in you. What are you doing? Stop. Okay. Well, we should be able to take the simple route to out of here. Oh god, some health would be great. Oh, my notoriety is off the charts. We're famous, guys. In the worst way possible. You know what? We probably should take a second to get our notoriety down and get some health before we take on the next guy.
I need to get rid of these.
Yeah, we do. Those are a problem. No guts, no glory. No, we're just leaving guts. Just guts. We're gonna do it for the plot, we're gonna do it for the loot. Oh, there's a lot of people guarding one chest over there. Whoa! No! I'm just walking here. Literally, just walking. Leave me alone. You do not need to be on such high alert. See?
It was your time.
Fine. It was your time because I say it was your time. Nothing to steal. Nothing to take. Oh, but some food would be nice. Some elixirs, maybe? I wonder if one of the things that we take is like the elixirs. Oh, there are a lot of guards here for some reason. There's a guard over there, so we're not going to go that way. Oh, there's so many of you. The city is crawling with bad guys. Which is not helpful. Oh, hi, Alex. Pounce. Alright, he's dead. I feel like we need more things before we get there, but we have been live for going for 4 hours. Oh boy, all of the guards in between. Ooh. I wonder.
Leave her! The Shorta will deal with him soon enough!
Care to sample our melodic delights?
She is lewd and proud of it.
I for one will not
She's
die.
lewd and proud of it.
An innocent man in a cruel world.
In piety is beyond.
She's lewd and proud of it. Oh my god.
Aren't you on the posters?
No.
Stop!
Oh, I still got caught. Damn it! What am I doing? Basim! You dumbass. I love that for her. I do. What a girl boss. Look at that. I still have no health whatsoever. Seems like a good enough place to get out. Door is barred. Boo.
This is the harbor. Now to find Admiral Nadir.
Uh-huh. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. So. Ooh. Oh, stop that. Jesus Christ. No, I want options. Here we go. Right? There's something good. There's something about being lewd that just hits different, right? For the last more than 4 hours, you may need to see a doctor. I might need to see a doctor for just 2 hours. Not gonna lie. Oh, I looked up from my phone. It looked like you belly flopped the ground. I might have. That's possible. Just a full right into it. Let's go. Gone. Oh, but that was a really awesome Saturday late afternoon evening stream. Yeah, 4 hours is a pretty good length of time. Hey Puppet D, thank you so very much for the follow. And I always enjoy your company as well. It's so very appreciated. Whoa, that music is probably very loud for you guys, so I'm going to turn that down. And I have a high stakes end to this stream. I do, actually. I absolutely do. That's how it goes. Goodbye, sad kitten. There we go. Just closing everything down right there. Just want to cast a spell to teleport you up to a cloud to sleep on. You sleepy, sleepy girl. I do have a cloud cave that I set up. My little lo-fi cloud cave. I think it looks pretty cool. I think it looks great. Yeah, it's been a whole thing. Listen, I'm so used to bad puns from this chat. It doesn't faze me at all. That's just how it is. I just put up with the soul cancer at this point. And yeah, I own EP. I own EP girl. There's some new content that I'm hoping to release here soon. What I can salvage from the Hecate filming that I did on Thursday. Hopefully get that up on YouTube at some point. I wiped my other laptop, so I have like my before I was on the PC that I am now, I was on like this Asus gaming laptop, and it was so just trashed. It was full of useless stuff, and it had no storage space. Absolutely nothing was functioning. So I was like, I'm gonna wipe it to the ground, just ground zero this laptop, factory reset, and then I'm gonna make it my editing, like a second editing station, because right, like this is down in the basement. So coming down here, like trying to do like all of my work down in here has been kind of like depressing. So I have set up like a little by the window and a fireplace upstairs so that I can just edit from like where there's some sun coming in. Unfortunately, there's one window that isn't properly sealed, so it just blasts cold right through that I need to seal for like maximum editing cozy time. Yeah, no, I just roll with it. Late greetings. Hi, Mythos Fox. Hi, hello. And yeah, I figured at least for the time being, as I work with my body and I work with my health, am I going to GameCon Canada in Edmonton in June? I've actually never been to a GameCon myself. There's a few cons that a lot of like content creators I associate with go to, but they're all D&D based, and I'm not a D&D creator. I don't even play D&D, so I like the dice. I like the dice part of it. I think that's pretty cool. I do go to the Comic-Cons. The Comic-Con that happened in Edmonton. I was there last year, which was pretty fun. I went as Crowley. So yeah. Yeah, that was cool. That was great. Oh, yeah. I guess I need to go take off my face. I need to go bother my himbo and get all up in his personal space. Go give him some attention, even though the himbo and I actually spent most of today playing Stardew Valley. Exactly. Math rocks go clickety clack and brain goes brrr. Oh, it's also video games and board games. Ah, gotcha. So the video game portion would be pretty interesting to me. I think that would work out pretty well. Pretty good. So yeah, I'm hoping to do some more for the liminal space, as well as Patreon, get some behind the scenes, like the makeup process for the dark witchy lady that I did. Watch some DS9. Yes, definitely watch some DS9. For sure. Say you wouldn't enjoy Stardew. I know. I'm definitely eating my words here. Although I wouldn't say that I'm like really, really into Stardew. I am finding it's a really effective decompressor. Yeah. Good night. Good night to Cypher Greybeard as well. We're gonna go look over here, see who we could possibly raid tonight. I never stream on a Saturday, so I'm like, who's even live on a Saturday? Serena's live. Aw, Jay is live too. Penguin Orca. That's right, Penguin streams as well. I think they just started. Why don't we go raid Penguin, you guys? Why don't we go bother them? All the bad puns, huh? Okay. Sounds good, you guys. It was such a fantastic stream, and like I said, I'm going to be focusing on getting my body to a place where hopefully I am not waking up feeling like I got run over by a truck. What is going on with Streamlabs these days? I can't raid from Streamlabs. I have to raid from the stream manager now. Like, what are they fucking with? Leave it. I hate updates. I really do hate tech updates. Just leave it alone. Stop it. Hopefully this works. Raid's been created. Yeah, that's my hope. That is my hope. And Penguin's been like such a long time like Quartzling, so thanks for all the fish. Yep. And the answer to life is 42. Okay, you guys. Let's go bother Penguin, and when we raid, the raid message is quack for reasons of inside joke. So, mwah, I'll see you again soon. Of course, you can use the House of Quartz Discord server to keep on top of like whatever it is that I'm getting up to. All of this stuff. Yes, emote only. Thank you, Quinmiss. And here we go. Lots of love to you guys. Remember, your worth is not your productivity, and do good things for your brain that make it go brrr. Okay? All right, I'll talk to you later, and bye.